Woo, what's up, guys? Prince Sports here. Now, I'm going to talk about the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant in a few, but I want to talk about some of the stuff that took place already. PJ Tucker, I remember I went on live talking about him a couple days ago. He's going to be on a contender. He's going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, so he's going to give Giannis some help, some veteran experience in the playoffs, something he needs, and the Houston Rockets, they get DJ Augustine and a draft pick and some pieces. But man, you gotta really, what's up, Octavius? You gotta really be like questioning the direction of the Houston Rockets or where they're going. So they send DJ Augustine, DJ Wilson, and a 2023 unprotected first round pick. That all goes to the Houston Rockets. They're stacking up draft picks. They're rebuilding. I don't know what more to say about them, but at least they're giving PJ Tucker a contender. He's going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks and be a contender on the Milwaukee Bucks. There's no better way to go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Giannis has a veteran that can help him out, Man, you only got Brian haters, man. Some people just don't feel like he's all of that, man. I mean, any guy could crank out triple doubles these days. I mean, Giannis had like a couple triple doubles too. Triple doubles, he got taken with a grain of salt, man. They're not that impressive no more. Anybody could go out and get them, But I mean, nevertheless, most importantly is that they won the game, right? That's all that comes down to. But me myself, I got past the level where I don't care about triple doubles that much no more because they don't mean that much. Any player, any all-star, even regular players get triple doubles these days. Giannis had back-to-back triple doubles. I didn't say nothing about that one either. So, I'm definitely not going to say nothing about LeBron. So I got to keep that same energy. More importantly is that they won, Milwaukee Bucks right now is going up against the 76ers. Nah, man, ain't no hate. I just don't put a big bunch of stock into triple double. Giannis got triple doubles. Do you see me even talking about it? I didn't mention it even once. So why would I mention LeBron's if I don't mention Giannis's? I keep the same energy. Just because LeBron have a triple double, it's not the biggest thing in the world. It's just a triple double, man. Plenty of guys do it. James Harden could go in the bathroom and poop out a triple double, on the Brooklyn Nets. I think he had like 2 of them already, I never talk about LaMelo Ball having triple doubles, so that don't go to me. I don't talk about nobody getting triple doubles. I could care less because anybody get them. Triple doubles don't excite me too much, Well, I mean, you could go, Octavius, you could go about that. Salute, LeBron James is the GOAT, but that could go to anybody. I mean, I didn't believe that's my man, Dude Little. He said he had some ideas that he wanted to bring to us, or something of that nature. So I'm gonna give you the link so you could come into it later. In a few minutes, just like a minute or two, Well, I mean, that's how you get triple doubles. You hold on to the ball. Guys that are ball dominant, they hold on to the ball, they get triple doubles. Triple doubles are highly overrated now. They're not that impressive. Anybody could get them. If anybody could do them, it's not that impressive. Big deal. I think they meant a little more something a little back in the past, but they don't mean that much. I don't even talk about them. I don't understand what's the big deal about them too much. If you hold on to the ball all day, you're a superstar player. Of course, you're going to get a triple double. But I want to bring up to the main topic. Kevin Durant. He's going to miss more time, okay? He may do the AD. Anthony Davis may miss the whole season. I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant is going to miss the whole season. And this puts the Brooklyn Nets in an odd situation. Can they make the finals without KD? Yes, it's possible. But can they win the championship without KD is the bigger question. And, well, without KD is the bigger question. I believe no. Without Kevin Durant, the Brooklyn Nets don't win the championship. And also the Miami Heat, I want to throw in real quick. The Miami Heat trade for Trevor Ariza is not that groundbreaking. He's just a role player, but it's a solid pickup, you know. You know. Oh well, I won't go that far. They're not going to win the championship without AD. I mean, without KD. That's just ludicrous. If you think that the Nets can win the championship without Kevin Durant, that's kind of crazy, you know. We don't know that for sure. Unless you know that, Samurai. Nobody knows that. So all we could do is just guess, you know. If anything, yeah, he stacks the deck, but so does LeBron, man. They all stacking the deck, you know. So with that being said, though, we don't know. You don't know if AD is going to be playing the whole season. I mean, the rest of the season. Neither do we have the same information on Kevin Durant. They both could do the same thing. They both missed a big amount of time, and a respective franchise may say, "Hey, we need you more for the playoffs. So let's get better, get right, and I see you in the playoffs." That may be the deciding factor. You know, later on today too. Before I even continue back on that, Luka versus Kawhi Leonard is a good showdown. Dallas Mavericks versus the Clippers. It's always fun to watch. Kawhi and Luka, you know, they played in the playoffs. You know, they had good battles. You know, both of them went at each other. It was good, fun basketball to watch. You know, but I mean, it could go either way. You know, so I mean, it's not that hard to get triple doubles, even if you're 36. You know, that don't mean that much, man. I mean, I'm not going to put that much stock into it. I'm not going to jump up and down over triple doubles. You know, yes, the Nets are a super team, but they won't be a super team if Kevin Durant's not playing. They just have two All-Stars and role players. You know, but if they get Andre Drummond, then I mean, they may have a third superstar. You know. Nah, I wouldn't go that far, man. You know, plenty of guys get triple doubles, like I was saying. It's just not that impressive no more. If everybody doing it, it's not that impressive. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to sit here and say, "Oh, Zach LaVine got a triple double," you know, in yesterday's game or something like that. It's whatever, you know. Okay, then we see about that. I mean, if your friend in Minnesota, if he works for the Lakers or anything like that, then you know maybe we could take that with a some fact to it. Does your friend in Minnesota know Anthony Davis? Does your friend in Minnesota is part of Anthony Davis group or his surrounding people? If not, then his guess is just as good as your guess. It's just speculation because you don't know. So unless your friend from Minnesota knows all those guys, then he's just giving what we all giving an opinion, you know. So I don't look into that. We'll see. You know, he comes back in time, he comes back, but he may not. He may miss the whole season. If he does, it's not that much of a big deal because they don't need him. You know, they're going to secure a playoff spot. They're doing good so far. They're getting their W's. They're getting their wins, you know. So they're looking good. So, and, you know, Steph Curry should go to the Hornets. That's coming up from them rumors ever since the All-Star game and that he wants to leave the Warriors. The media is pushing for Steph Curry to leave the Warriors. You know, I don't know if he really wants to leave the Warriors, but if he does, going to the Eastern Conference is a good look for Stephen Curry. You know, hold on, let's see what we got up in here. What's up?
Hello.
What's up, man?
You know me, do little.
Oh, okay. What's up?
I just took a picture of my foot. That's my
All
foot.
right, man. You always you always hit me with some crazy surprises, man. What's going on with you today, man?
Pretty great, pretty great. But yeah, that's my foot. I don't know why I took a picture. I didn't feel like putting putting my pig Doolittle. So I just decided to take a foot. I don't know.
Hey, man, you don't have to explain it to me. Just talk to me about some sports. What's going down?
Look, man. I know what I said about saying that Nets should are probably better without Kevin Durant. But the
Hmm.
thing is, man, I don't know why people. I just the thing is that the reason why I think they're doing better without Kevin Durant is just that they look more. Have more. They have more chemistry. They just they look having more playing around. They're moving the ball more because without Kevin Durant to hold the ball in his hands, they just look. They're doing better. I mean, they're going in a more of a win streak without Kevin Durant. I mean, seriously. Kevin Durant hasn't played in ages, and even if Kevin Durant doesn't, like, I guess, slow them down, basically, man, he's gonna be rusty. He's gonna be rusty. He's gonna be rusty, and I just feel like they're gonna slow him down. Now, do you think the Nets can win a championship without Kevin Durant? A gifted player? Probably not. They're probably gonna make the Eastern Conference Finals without Kevin Durant because you're a stacked team.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I have to say this though. Why do like people? I guess some people, I guess, just give like say Kevin Durant's the best in the world for like not even playing games. Like seriously, the man
Well,
hasn't played.
I don't know I don't know who you got saying that, man, but
I
I
guess it's
definitely
just
not saying that.
just some YouTube comments here and there. But
Oh,
that's why I say some people,
okay.
some people. They just say Kevin Durant's the best player without even playing. And have you like heard that people say that Kevin Durant isn't the best when he's playing? So when Kevin Durant isn't playing, he is the best. But when he is playing, he isn't the best. I don't know, man. I just don't know.
But man, let's put it this way, man. Kevin Durant is, I mean, he is a superstar. So with you can't sit there and say, a team is going to be better without
Yeah.
Kevin
The
Durant,
thing is,
especially in terms of
yeah.
championship.
The thing is,
You
I
know,
have to. Oh, sorry. Let me. Oh, before you say anything, let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak one thing.
go ahead.
The thing is that I don't get where Kevin Durant got all this hype. When people say Kevin Durant is a 6'9" player, and when he wears like shoes, he's a legitimate 7 feet tall player. Why do people praise him for that? It's just a
Hmm.
gift. He was gifted. Why is that a praise? I mean, he's gifted, so he's lucky to be 7 foot tall, basically, if you count his shoes. Basically, I was going to say 6.9, so he's lucky to basically be that because now enemies like his opponents can't like reach him and guard him. That's why he's very unguardable because of his height. So he's super
Hmm.
gifted. So that's why it's really not that impressive, like some people say, because the man's like legitimate. If you count his shoes, a 7 foot guy who knows how to who knows his gifts because he was gifted. He was gifted of his height. So I don't know. So it's not that impressive for me
Well,
to.
man, you can't. Well, hold on. You can't um, downgrade somebody just because they tall and they got skill. Man.
I
That's
know,
how they look more.
but just the stands saying, "Oh my gosh, Kevin Durant's a legitimate 7 foot guy who's unguardable." And just when people just put it that way, and it's like, hold up, the man was gifted, the man was tall. So I'm not trying to downgrade him because
Mhm.
it's still pretty impressive that he can shoot from basically almost everywhere, I guess. But like, let's be real. It's better for him. It's much easier for him to be unguardable. Because AI, he had to have the hard way because he's short. He's
Mhm.
short, and people say he's unguardable. Well, that's more impressive than Kevin Durant being unguardable because the man is legit. If you count the shoes, he's a 7 foot guy, and just overall, it's really not that impressive for him being unguardable. I'm not. That's not downgrading, but when people put him all
Well,
that.
man, okay, put it this way: just because you're 7 foot, don't mean you're gonna have good skill set and you could score. Just because you spoiled, don't mean you're gonna, be
Oh no,
quick and all the other
I'm
stuff.
not
So
saying it's impressive. Wait, you can keep talking.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not saying that look, I'm not saying that it's bad. No, I'm not saying it's not impressive of him being unguardable. I'm not saying it's not impressive,
Hmm.
but seriously, it's not that impressive. People want to make it out to be. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying it's overrated, basically.
Mm.
I'm saying it's overrated. It's impressive because his skill set as a 7 foot player, basically, It's impressive either way. You can't deny that, but it's not that impressive. So I'm basically saying it's overrated and it gets more credit than it deserves.
Mm.
Because I think AI is more unguardable than Kevin Durant, Kobe, Jordan, Kareem, Dirk Nowitzki. I think there's been more unguardable because it's just Kevin Durant is unguardable, which is impressive, but it's not that unguardable. Some people say to be, so that's why I think it's overrated. But that's my opinion, though. What's yours?
Um, well, in terms of KD scoring, man, he's still one of the best scorers in this game that we have ever seen. He has a
Yeah,
great
that's fact.
skill set. He could shoot the three ball. He could take you off the perimeter. He could drive to the basket. And being tall is a benefit. It's not a downgrade. It's the fact that he's tall. He could get off a lot of shots that can't be blocked. So to say Allen Iverson is more unguardable, I mean that's kind of debatable. But Allen Iverson, he was quick, but then again,
Well,
his field goal percentage wasn't as impressive as
oh yeah,
KD.
true,
You
true.
know, I mean, so it goes both ways. I mean, KD is probably a more equipped and skillful scorer, especially at that size, because you don't see too many big guys that can move like that.
True, true. I think Kevin Durant's not a top 20 player of all time, but he's more like a top 25, okay? Because
Yeah.
Kevin Durant has not played in a bad team, okay? I don't count rookie seasons. I do not count rookie seasons, okay? Because rookie seasons, I mean, at least anyone has played in a bad team. But, like, in his prime, like from the guy who, yeah, because from the guy who just commented, Kevin Durant has not played in a bad team. Like, Kevin Durant has not played in a bad team. Like all the teams he played in were good. I mean, seriously, I just don't get it. I mean,
Well, I mean, that's not okay. Put it this way, man. He got drafted to the OKC Thunder. So did James Harden. So did Russell Westbrook.
yeah,
I mean, those guys came up together. They were all young. And when you draft players, you don't know who's going to be a bust or not. You could draft a first draft pick, and that could be a bust. You could draft 13, and that could be one of the best players in the league. So I mean, that's not going to be something to hold against them. I mean, the
oh,
GM.
I know that, but I'm saying that it's not like impressive. Like just say for the 2012 season, Kevin Durant led the Thunder to the NBA Finals. Okay, he beat the
Mhm.
Spurs. Okay, I'll admit, Kevin Durant when he beat the Spurs, that was very impressive. Kevin Durant
Mhm.
was 23 years old. He just beat the Spurs coming back from 2-0. So yeah, that's very impressive. I'll give props to Kevin Durant. But
Mhm.
the thing is that people forget that Oklahoma City were favored to win that series. They had home court advantage. They showed that the Heat were vulnerable from last year. The Heat could have been beaten from last year, and they were favorites to win. You saw that people said Oklahoma City in 7-6, like sometimes 5 or yeah 5 like that. But now we all say that BS. People saying they were young. They were young. It makes no sense to me because how is a team going to be young but they have the home court advantage? You can't. It's just they won game one, cool, impressive. Okay, you had home court. They lost game two in a very, very, very thriller fashion. Okay, that's cool. Okay, series is tied 1-1. You barely lost game three. Game three, like seriously, these games were close. So I don't know why people say they were young guns. Like seriously, these games were close. Game four, Russell Westbrook had 43 points, but no one ever talks about that.
Mhm.
Game five, okay, that was not a close game, okay, but that was close all the way until the fourth quarter where the Oklahoma City gave up. Did Kevin Durant got fouled out that game, game five?
Say that again.
Did Kevin Durant got fouled out that game five? Because
No, I don't think he got fouled out. Yeah, did he get fouled out? I think he
no,
did. I'm not too sure. I gotta look back at it.
because the whole game was close up until the fourth quarter.
Hmm.
So yeah, all the games were close, every game except for the fourth quarter of game five. So I just don't
Hmm.
get it, man. I mean, Oklahoma people saying Oklahoma City were going to win that series, and rightfully so. But now we're switching the narrative because we keep envisioning the narrative. We keep just say like this. We keep switching the narrative we keep switching history around. You know what I mean? We just keep switching history.
Well, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Only fanboys do that. People that switch narratives mostly are fanboys.
Yeah.
Those are people that they got a little love Jones for certain players, and
Mhm.
you know they just try to move the goalpost so it could sound more better for that player that they're talking about. You know, but
True.
that depends on who you're talking about. I mean, if you run into somebody that really loves Kevin Durant, yeah, they will make up a lot of excuses for him. But the same thing goes for LeBron James as well. So
True.
I mean,
True. But his stand, but still, it's just they still trying to change the narrative. But still, okay, even though that's fine, even though it's not fun, but we're going through the 2016 season. How the hell do these KD stands make excuses for that 3-1 lead blown?
well, I'm glad you brought that up. Nobody
Like,
can.
if you're the best player in the planet, then how can you blow a 3-1 lead?
I don't think he was called the best player in the planet in 2016, but
he was called one.
he was like
he
he was a legit number 2 at the time, really. Oh, probably 3, because remember everybody was on Steph Curry's bandwagon.
Oh yeah,
it was Steph Curry. It was Steph Curry, LeBron, and KD. Those were the top 3.
Oh no, but I'm trying to say that now there's some. Have you ever heard some KD stands in general saying Kevin Durant has been the best player since the 2014 MVP season? Like, okay, Kevin Durant has been the best for the 2014 season. Okay, I mean, I'll probably give you that. I mean, Kevin Durant did take the Spurs more games and won the MVP, but I think probably LeBron was better. I don't know. But okay, 2015, Kevin Durant was injured. How the hell can Kevin Durant be the best when he didn't even freaking make the playoffs and he just got injured? I'm not saying to blame injuries because injuries, unfortunately, but still, man, how can you not even play? Like, seriously, I think Kevin Durant's the only guy that can get called the best player in the world, and he doesn't play. But when he does play, he's not called the best player in the world. I just make no sense. 2016.
Wait, hold on. You actually run into people that say that?
I mean, some people, like, seriously, when people like.
I mean, if you think Kevin Durant's the best player in the league, shouldn't he be the best player even when he's playing? If you honestly feel like that?
No, that's what some people say. Like, seriously, I hear more people say Kevin Durant is the best when he's not playing, but then people say Kevin Durant is the best when he's playing. So yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. I mean, I ran into some fanboys. I never ran into nobody like that. I mean, I'm gonna take your word for it, you know. But that's just flat out crazy. I mean, if you believe Kevin Durant's the best player, it should be, you know, definitely when he's playing. I have never heard of something like that before. That's the first time I heard somebody say that. The fans be saying that. You know?
No, but that's just the comments. That's just the comments. I just see more comments people saying. And watch. When people say when Kevin Durant joins, like when he's healthy again, you're gonna hear less people say Kevin Durant's the best. Trust me, because that's when the whole offseason. You remember when the Lakers won the title and it was all about the net.
Dude, Little, you muted yourself. I just heard you said the word Nets, then you stopped talking. You muted yourself, Dude, Little. You got to unmute yourself, brother.
1 second.
There you go. Oh, okay. You muted yourself again.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing. All right. Okay, yeah, Jones. It could cost him a title. You know, now I'm not going to give him a pass if the Nets lose. You know, I don't give people passes really, but if the Nets lose, I mean, that's on them. Injuries are a part of the game, but Kyrie Irving's even out today with a little soreness in his knee. I think his playing style needs to stop being so reckless. If I'm Kyrie Irving, I would stop playing reckless a little bit. They're prone to a lot of injuries, and if they can't stay on the court, then their chances of winning the championship is very low. Availability is the best asset that you have in terms of performance, you know? So it's different. It's really different. But wait, how is LaMelo trying to be LeBron? I don't get that one. I heard him said that he don't look up to LeBron, or he don't rock with him like that. I heard that. I don't know. How do you relate that in terms of him trying to be like LeBron? I'm just curious. But man, this Brooklyn Nets team, I think they could go as far as KD takes them in terms of them winning a championship, because they're not going to win the championship, you know, with just James Harden and Kyrie Irving. I don't think so, but they should at least be able to get to the finals. You know, now, do I respect the Brooklyn Nets winning the championship? The answer is hell no. Um, would I like to see them compete against each other? Yes. You know, but it goes both ways, man. I heard a lot of people telling me that Kevin Durant was doing load management, that he's not really hurt. I mean, I don't have inside scoops to know about that. I would just continue to do my research. And if new information comes up, starts to surface, I'd be the first to report it. But as far as I know, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's hurt. I don't have no proof that he's doing load management. So I'm not going to sit there and say he's doing load management.
By the way, I'm gonna talk a little bit more quieter and just like so I don't just stutter. I don't know.
Man, you could talk whatever way you want to talk, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. But
It's just, man, we just talking sports, man. You ain't gotta be, you ain't applying for a job interview or nothing like that. Just have fun and talk.
By the way, let me switch my camera. Second. You're gonna. Okay. It's raining by me. It's raining a lot. If you hear like lightning or thunder, Jesus Christ, it's raining super hard. But
wait, who's hating on LeBron, Octavius? I mean, I think a lot of LeBron fans, you guys just want people to feel about LeBron the same way that you do, and you put it in the same category as hate if people don't feel the same way.
Good body odor.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I don't know. It smells super good.
So that's a little different from me. If you think LeBron's in your top 10, your top 5, everybody got different opinions of him. There's no like 100% written in stone that people think that he's this or that. I mean, some people think he's top 10, some think top 5. If you one of those people that think he's top 5 or he's this and that, you got to understand that the next person may not think the same way, Oh, Bistro said true haters. You put them all out. Bistro, you named them all out on the spot too. I know Hoop will have something. Hoop will have something to say about that. Say that again.
Sorry, the Akron guy is the biggest LeBron disliker in here. Like the Akron guy just call him a bum. Like the hell are you on?
Hey man, some people feel that way, man. You can't expect somebody to like every player.
I understand, but mother trucker, if he's a bum, then what are we? He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire.
I feel you. Hey man, I don't understand it neither. I feel it too. I mean, I think bum is a little bit of a harsh word to be using. I don't think you should be calling no professional basketball player a bum, especially if they made it to be a pro basketball player. So they're doing something right that you're not doing. But, I don't disrespect players in terms of calling them bums, but there are some guys out there that, would go that far, or maybe they just mean in his defense, I'm going to be Johnny Crockett lawyer for Mr. Ohio. Maybe he's just speaking out in slang, or maybe he's just saying that, he's overrated or overhyped. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. I don't really think he's actually believes, LeBron is a bum. So the Beast, I don't really think he believes he's a bum, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then Mr. Ohio's credibility just goes down the drain, because if I'm wrong, that means he's just a purr hater, So we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just saying that just because he don't like the style of play. I mean, it's just people just call people names, and it is what it is. I don't think they actually really believe.
But it's raining super hard right now. Jesus Christ.
Where were you at, in Denver?
Yeah, Denver. It's raining. Okay. It's lightning. Jesus Christ. I mean, right now, but yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with the Akron dude.
So yeah, man. But yeah, man. As far as the Brooklyn Nets go, You know, we got some trades that took place. Trevor Ariza on a Miami Heat. He gives him a good veteran role player presence. Not a big move, but hey, it's cool. There's nothing
He
wrong with making a
actually
move like
do.
that. Now, if you ask me, Miami Heat messed up big time. They should have went after like well, Miami Heat should have got James Harden. They should have got James Harden. The Brooklyn
Oh
Nets
yeah,
had
yeah, true.
the Brooklyn Nets had no business trying to get or even landing James Harden. If you ask me, I think James Harden would have been perfect on the Miami Heat. It wouldn't been a super team. We wouldn't been sitting there going, crazy and all this stuff. And it'd been a little more balanced and competitive. I like last season. Last season had 2 All-Stars and role players. Every team almost had 2 All-Stars and role players. That was perfect. Your big 2 versus my big 2 and role players. That's how it should be. That's an evenly balanced league.
But the no, but the Red Room Jones, you called him an overrated bum before, so I don't know. So now you just called him overrated. So it's a bit disrespectful calling someone an overrated bum.
True that. But hey, man, when it comes to these sports guys, man, everybody gonna say a bunch of different quotes, little dude. So I mean, I'm guessing that, they just, man, we don't write with the guy. We just, think he's
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's true.
saying?
But you call him a bum though. That's the thing. You just called him a bum.
Mm. Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, I wouldn't be calling people bums, especially professional NBA players, because we're the ones talking about them.
Fact.
So, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I don't know
They're
how
not talking about us. We're talking about them. So
yeah, I don't know how the hell Carcino for fraud can sit in his bum ass, fat ass, like guy, like in his couch and just call Scottie Pippen, this guy a bum. I'm just done.
But hey, man, I'm glad you bought stuff like that, but everybody different, man. I mean, people cut
And
from different clothes. You can't suspect everybody to like the
yeah,
same thing you like.
true.
I mean,
But the thing is, he said this. If Carcino said that if he was healthy, if he had in right shape, he could guard Scottie Pippen, he could guard this guy. Like, sit your bum ass down, fraud for life. Like seriously, it's like you really think he can guard Scottie Pippen? Like he's just. That's why I think he's a fraud. I mean, he makes these videos all day, being the couch, and just being fat. That's why I just think he's a bum. Like seriously, no, he's a true bum. Casino for fraud.
mm,
It just like you just have it's just like seriously calling these players like an NBA player is better than you think. Like an actual true bum like Kwame Brown or like that will probably kill you in a 1v1 match.
yeah,
But
hey, man, all those dudes, LeBron, hey, even an old ass Michael Jordan probably kick everybody's ass in his chat. I mean, so in a one-on-one game of basketball. So I don't call guys bums. I try to think about my channel. I try to be objective as possible. I just say what I feel, and what I'm seeing on the basketball court. I don't have no personal investment in none of these players. I have criticized everybody from Michael Jordan to LeBron James to Magic Johnson to, I mean, just by anybody I have thrown under the bus and criticized. I made videos on them. Now you may not,
Bird.
I criticized Larry Bird a couple times too, and I gave him props. I always keep it simple, but
No, I mean like
you're not gonna see me criticize old players too much because they're not playing anymore.
true.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
True.
Talk about the bad game they had last night? They're not even playing.
The thing is, I would say though, is that I don't know why like Larry Bird used to get all this disrespect when people said he's an old bum, white bum who can't jump, can't shoot. No, can't shoot. No, he's an old white bum who's not an athleticism player, who can't run fast, but he had his brain. I mean, I'm not even a Larry Bird fan, but you can't disrespect him. So
Oh yeah, oh no question. I mean, those are just people that people tend to disrespect players that they haven't seen and if something looks more better, oppressive on paper, but you can't go by what's on paper all the time. History have taught you that sometimes something looks good on paper, then it blows up in your face and loses. So you always got to be conscious of how you talk about certain players. I noticed you talk about Larry Bird a lot, so I mean, I guess you must did your research on Larry Bird, or you must be a Larry Bird fan, or get a lot of respect, or feel like Larry Bird's
Oh,
disrespected a lot.
I ain't a Larry Bird fan, but there's some times where Larry Bird can get disrespected. When people call him the most overrated basketball player ever, it's an
What? I
egregious.
have never heard that. I have
No,
never
some
heard
people call him. Trust me, some people call him because
that.
trust me, some people call him. They say F Larry Bird.
Wow. I have never. I mean, dude, Little showing me some new stuff. I guess you telling me what some of the newer kids are saying. I mean, I have never heard somebody say Larry Bird's overrated. Damn, that's a shocker for me. I mean, you showed me a lot of new stuff, or I guess I got to start asking more people, around about what they think about Larry Bird. But I don't tend to answer because Larry Bird's retired, so I try to keep things more relevant now.
Oh, Red Rooms, Red Rooms. I think Giannis is a beast. He's a beast. Giannis is a
Yeah.
beast, though. But I don't think he's the best player in the league. But just my opinion, my opinion, my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, hey, some people had a valid reason for that because he won back-to-back MVPs. He got Defensive Player of the Year. So I mean, some people feel like,
True.
so you know. Nah, man. Hey, some are over. This is the best thing about my channel, though, Bistro. I got some dudes that's in their 20s, like you. I'm sure dude Little, he said he just started watching basketball about like what, 4 years ago? I'm sure you're pretty.
2016.
Oh yeah, so he's pretty young. So we got a young audience in here, which is pretty cool. I like to have
I'm
it
in
mixed.
I'm in my late teenage years, kind of. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, so we got a little mix. We got a
Young.
mixed crowd up in here. This is good. I like it this way. And one thing about my channel is what I give all you guys props to. You all got different opinions, and nobody is a yes man. I see so many channels where they only accept guys if they agree with everything the uploader is doing.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna get blocked because if the uploader doesn't like what you say, you get blocked. I let everybody say whatever the hell they want to say.
Like
I like
TV.
mixed crowd. It's not fun if we all agreeing to the same thing.
Wow.
You know.
Like took the TV. I'm sorry, man, but why does it call himself a debating channel? If you like disagree with him, you get blocked. It makes no sense. And you know what's like weird?
I mean, I can't
join,
I can't really comment on. I try not to talk about other YouTubers. Just for the simple fact that I don't really know them like that. They don't talk about me, so I don't talk about them. I try to stay in my own way.
Bruce Blitz a lot. You know Bruce Blitz.
Yeah, that's because that's a friend of mine. So it's different. We talk to each other. We have did podcasts together. It's different. But if I don't know you and we never had no communication, I'm not gonna waste my time talking about you.
Carcino. You know Carcino well.
I heard of him. I watched a couple of his videos back in the day, but I don't have time to watch none of these guys. I mean, I just make my own content. I can't keep up with these other guys. Then make my own content. I mean, it's just not enough hours in the day for me.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna say one thing, and then that's it. But
Go ahead.
when you try to join the live stream, if Ticket TV doesn't know you, it's not like you're a troll. If he hasn't heard about you and you want to go and debate him or something like that,
Okay.
debate with the other dudes. But if he doesn't know you well, he's gonna block you from the things and not join back. Like
Really?
what the heck? It's just weird though. But
hey man, that could be a narcissist right there. That could be a guy that lives in his own world and his opinion is the only opinion that matters. So I mean everybody's different. Hold on, let me drop the link for Mr. Bistro over here.
Oh, did you just hear lightning on my channel?
Yes, I did.
Yep. Or thunder. But yeah, it's very loud here.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh.
What happened? Yeah, don't the game start about 7:30?
Oh.
6:30?
Oh, that's cool.
Are you gonna watch the Mavs and the Clippers?
what time does the game start?
I think over here, I think about 6:30. Well, at
I
least
I
I don't know what time it'll be
It's
around here.
7:30 for me right now, but
It
so
should be on probably now. I think the game should be on now.
I have a question, dude. What time are you? No, what are you gonna stream it though? Like, are you gonna do commentary?
No, I don't. You know what? I've been thinking. I did my commentary for the last two games last week, and I come to find out that a lot of times I do commentary, people don't even talk about the game. We get talking about other stuff, So I don't even have time to really watch the game because I'm busy talking about, it could be about Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan, and
Yeah.
and it's completely off topic from the title of the video, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to keep doing misleading titles because I'm supposed to be talking about the game with everybody else breaking it down.
Do you
And
wanna if you wanna just talk about it for the first half and then the second half, we can just
um, I've been doing it for like the third and fourth because I think that's the most important quarters, because that determines the winners. The first and second, I've been missing out sometimes, but I mean, is the game on right now though?
I don't know. Let me check. But do you
Try
want
like
to like
I'm sorry, try like ESPN or
you
something.
want to just do a commentary?
Yeah, hey, yeah, break it down. Yeah, you could do it. You could definitely do it like that. And do little, you just got dropped. I don't know what happened. So okay, so yeah, man, Kyrie Irving's not playing today too. I don't know if you noticed, but Kyrie Irving's put on the injury list. So that's another player that out missing an injury. I mean, I think.
Start. The game's gonna
Oh,
start.
okay. Oh, so it's
Oh,
about to start soon.
yeah, but do you wanna do the commentary on the third and fourth?
Yeah, yeah. Why not, man? Why not? No. So, but yeah, man. Kyrie missing his game today too. So
Yeah.
injuries could be. I think with Kyrie Irving, I think he gets injured because of his style of play. Because he does a lot of. He's not one of those type of guys that just gets the ball and score. He has to shake and bake people. He puts a lot of time and energy into all those dribbles that he's doing, and he's putting a lot of pressure on his legs. And to do that night in and night out, it's going to hurt your legs. So this is why I think he gets hurt that much. To me, I think he's injured a lot because of that. James Harden, he's not that injury prone. He's more reliable than KD and Kyrie Irving right now. But damn,
yeah, Kyrie Irving's an injury prone.
yes. And what the funny thing about it is, Doolittle, I have yet to see KD, Harden, and Kyrie Irving play consistent games. Okay, I can't even name 5 games they played with. Yeah, like straight in a row. Isn't that crazy?
All injury prone people. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant's a bit of an injury prone. Kyrie Irving's a definitely injury prone, and James Harden's not really an injury prone.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. But I mean, who you got coming out the East? Do you got Philly coming out the East? I know they playing the Milwaukee Bucks. A lot of people say that's the team.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that I have the Philly W coming out the East. You have to give Daryl Money or the guy, the 76ers, GM a lot of credit.
Mm.
And then got traded Al Horford. He traded all of them guys from last year's squad, and he built up a team. He had Danny Green, and Danny Green's actually doing surprisingly okay this season. I can't lie. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know why, man, but he's doing okay. We got to see if he does it in the playoffs, though. If he does,
All right.
or just streaky. But yeah,
We're gonna play a little game of where would they go. All right. Since I got you here, I'm gonna name you. We already know PJ Tucker went to the Bucks.
Oh, I have
So
a question. When is Free Street 23 gonna join? Because he's not here yet.
I don't know. I mean, whenever he drops in, he drops in.
All right.
But let me answer you this much then. Andre Drummond, where does he land?
Back to the Pistons. No, I'm joking. I would like him to go to the Lakers or the Nuggets. No, definitely not the Nuggets. He's definitely not going to the Nuggets. I would like for him to go to the Lakers because I think the Lakers need a rim protector. Even though people get super over, oh my gosh, Lakers need a rim protector. I think that can be a bit overrated, but They just need him for his rebounding stuff.
Okay. All right.
I think the Lakers he might go. I swear, if the Nets get him, then I don't see why this is
Well,
a good championship for the Nets. I mean,
well, you got to pick one team though, man.
no, I'm
That's how
going.
the game.
I think
Where
honestly,
would you think it?
I think he might go to the Lakers.
Okay, so you got him. What about Victor Oladipo?
Oh, mm, let me think. Let me think. Well, I know Victor Oladipo isn't in the same situation because with Indiana, he wanted to get his ass out of there. He wanted to leave Indiana
All right.
because they weren't doing that good. And now, with the Rockets, I mean, I guess he's more happier there. He wants to be there, but I mean, I don't know where he wants. But I want to bet my money on it, but he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay in Houston.
Ooh, okay. Man, even though Houston is blowing up like crazy, they getting rid of
Yes,
everybody.
seriously, bro. I thought there was like this couple videos in the narrative that the Rockets don't miss James Harden need his ass, but
Hmm.
damn, man. I mean, Jesus, what the hell happened to the Rockets? I haven't watched one of their games. I don't even know them anymore.
Hell yeah,
It's
man.
like, goddamn, man.
John Wall should ants to leave. If I'm John Wall, I say, hey, just take me out of here because you guys are clearly rebuilding and you're just going to get draft picks. So just let me out. I want to
Yeah,
go to a
man,
team that could
seriously, bro. I
compete.
mean, Jawan hasn't played in 2 years, and I'm not gonna say he's an injury prone, I guess, because he just
Yeah,
got injured for those 2 years. But yeah,
yeah.
man, it's just dang that man though. He's just, and now he's, I guess, not playing that good. I don't know, but we have to see. I think that the Rockets team are for the future. I think they want to rebuild and have young guns and have young guys and be ready for the future. I think that's what the Rockets are doing right now. Since they lost
Uh,
James Harden and Russell Westbrook.
Hell yeah. Okay, last guy on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh,
Where,
that's a good one. Did, did Boogie leave the Rockets already?
yeah, he's done.
Okay, well, wait, give me a second.
You hear that? Oh, that's your game. I heard that like, I like, what the hell is that? Okay, I guess Doolittle had to go and handle something for a minute. I just answered where DeMarcus Cousins was going to land, but we got Luca versus Kawhi Leonard. As speaking of Kawhi Leonard, man, you got Stephen A. Smith called him out, which is rightfully so, man. Do I think the Clippers overachieve or underachieve? I would say they probably underachieved at this point, but they will have this playoffs to make it up. So we got to see what they're going to do when come playoff time.
I think Boogie will probably mostly will probably go to the Lakers. Like
Mm,
that's super rare though, but I can't find any other teams that are.
The Lakers? You think he reunites back with the Lakers? I don't know. Plaxton is a beast. What up, Ryan? What it do, man? What it do, man? But yeah, normally I would be doing like live game breakdowns, but I figure it since, like I was saying before, a lot of the people, I don't know if you guys actually watch the games later or something, but NBA ratings got to be at least going down because I don't think nobody watching these games a little bit. I think people talk about the games more than actually watch them, which is kind of crazy. But man, I put it this way, in my opinion: if Kevin Durant is constantly hurt, and if he gets hurt
I
or even
think he's
missed,
gonna go to the I think he's gonna go to the Lakers.
okay. I mean, you got everybody lined up with the Lakers, huh?
But I'm
So,
sorry,
but
but I have to go.
okay. See you on the next one, buddy.
See you. Bye bye.
All right. All right. Well, what I was trying to say, man. If hold on, let me take this off. If Kevin Durant can't stay healthy, the Brooklyn Nets would be one of the biggest disasters in NBA recent Big Three history because they have to actually put something together to try to win a championship, man. They cannot underachieve. They got to go to the finals, and it's either finals or bust for these guys. But they got to play. They got to play on the court. We don't want no excuses because I know if KD doesn't play, a lot of people will say, "Oh, it's because they was hurt." Um, Injuries are a part of the game, but I would tell you this much: if they can't stay on the floor, they're done. And this whole Big Three experiment is going to be a disaster. And you're going to have a lot of guys like myself throwing them under the bus because you got to stay healthy and you got to play on the court. Kyrie is very injury prone, and I think it's because it's his style of play. I just figured that out. I mean, I used to play like that with the fancy dribbles. I'm from New York, so we have all those that flashy style of basketball, East Coast style of basketball, and we used to play like that. My legs would constantly hurt when I'm doing all of these crossovers, putting the ball between the other guy's legs, and all this rope a dope fancy basketball. It does take a toll on your legs. It took a toll on Derrick Rose's legs, but Derrick Rose didn't do all that fancy stuff like Kyrie, like 20 or 10 dribbles just to get a shot off. He was just attacking the basket with reckless abandon and got hurt for it. But Kyrie Irving needs to change his game a little bit in order for the Nets to be successful. He can't play that reckless style because he won't be on the court. Question is, I don't know if he could play any other style than that shake and bake. You know, Allen Iverson lasted for about 10 years. His prime lasted for about 10 years. Average time, 10 to 8 years was Allen Iverson's prime, you know? And he didn't last too long because his body gave out faster because he was using and exerting a lot of energy because he was smaller. And he had to work a little twice as harder to get his shots off. He had to attack the basket a little more aggressive. So it was way different for a guy like Allen Iverson, which is similar, though, to Kyrie Irving because they both have to work very hard to get their shot off because they're somewhat undersized, right? So Kyrie got to stay healthy, you know? You know. Yeah, Bistro, you are right about that. Your generation watches just highlights. They go to YouTube videos just to get perspective on the game from other people, and that's it. They're not even watching the games. A lot of people don't watch NBA games today. I noticed that from my live streams because a lot of the people that hey, are you watching the game? Nope. Hey, are you watching the game? Nope. They're always doing something else, but I do appreciate the fact that we could come together and talk sports, but we got to watch these games too. Because if you're not watching the games and you're just talking sports with somebody, you're going to be out of the loop a little bit. You have to watch the games. The eye test and seeing with your own two eyes what's going on the basketball court justifies a lot of things. Because I keep telling you, stats could be fool's gold sometimes. If you don't watch the game, you just look at stats, you're going to be a very confused person sometimes. Because you got to watch the game and how certain players do this, how certain players do that. And it affects their chances of how they win and how they don't win. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a sec. All right, hold on for a sec. I ran out, so this is what I'm gonna start drinking. That got my favorite, my hint water, 12 pack. This one is blueberry. Well, no, it's not blueberry. It's blackberry fused water, man. You know how your boy do. I gotta drink some healthy water. I wish I could say I drink and eat more healthy stuff. At least I drink something healthy. I don't eat healthy that much as I should, but I do drink healthy. Good old water, man. There's nothing like drinking good, healthy water when you get older, man. But Trent Bayless. Do you like Skip Bayless Bistro, or you don't respect him? I never got your true opinions on Skip Bayless. He said, nope, he's a Trent. Yes, but guess what? You get more objectivity from guys like myself. Like I said, I have no invested interest in trying to downgrade somebody. I treat everybody the same. Everybody gets the same smoke with me because, let me get this, please. Because I'm just giving you my true opinion. I'm not motivated by the media. As a matter of fact, I make a lot of things against the media, but it's different. Man, I wouldn't say he brainwashed people. I mean, there's always going to be a group of people that don't approve of you. LeBron just don't get it like that, Bistro. He don't have that convincing factor for everybody to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, he's the best." So he means different stuff to different people. Some people just don't. They don't want to. I wouldn't say want it. They just don't see the same thing that you're seeing. Because I always told you, there's always another player that somebody thinks is better. Like, look at this dude. He think Giannis is better. Some guys think Durant is better. Some guys think Kawhi Leonard is better. Some people think LeBron is extremely overrated because of that. I made my overrated video and I put Brown on that list, not really just because of his basketball skills per se. It has more to do with the fact that the Nick Wrights, the Shannon Sharps. So it was guys like that I felt that disrespect other players just to try to lift up LeBron. I mean, it's one thing to think LeBron is great, but if you need to lift him up by disrespecting other players, it's different, Well, I don't get that last quote of what you just mean, Bistro. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you came to the right place then, man. As you can see, I got videos giving LeBron props. I got videos not giving him props. I'm not going to agree or like everything LeBron does. That's just how it is. I'm not going to like and agree with everything some other players do. It just is. It's just what it is, man. The media tends to talk about LeBron the most. So when they talk about LeBron, I tend to do it because I'm combating what they said. It's as simple as that. I think LeBron's a great player. I don't think he's the GOAT, but I think he's a good player. It's as simple as that. So if I feel like it's just natural, I think a lot of people feel like if another player is better, they're going to give you their obvious reasons to why they think that other player is better. There's some people out there that still think Kobe's better, Yeah, I mean, hey, I just told you I accept all different people. Those people are the exceptions. They just don't respect the guy. I mean, I think it's from a lot of reasons. Me, Bistro, I ran into a lot of LeBron fans that was former LeBron fans, and you know what they told me? They told me they respected LeBron up until the Miami Heat era. The minute he joined the Heat, I think he lost a lot of fans. But he also gained a lot of fans too, but he also lost some too. You know. Okay. Chris Broussard. Okay. Who you mean Chris Broussard, the ESPN guy? Is that a YouTuber you talking about? You know, so that's why I'm not gonna make 20 videos, LeBron's this. If you run into a YouTuber, oh, okay. If you run into a YouTuber that makes like 20 videos about LeBron a day and they all negative, that's a hater. Okay. I don't even know if that guy really watching basketball. He may just be watching LeBron. I make videos on just about anything that comes to my mind. Yeah, I remember him being on ESPN. I know he's on Fox One now. I do remember that now. But I haven't heard from Chris Broussard in a while because I wasn't paying attention to him. But I mean, it is what it is, though. My man Blue Bolt, he told you that criticism or journalism died a long time ago. I kind of believe him, because these guys these days, man, they either haters or they got secret agendas, they're just like that, What's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. What's up, Gillian? What's good, man?
Good.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Now, before you start saying what you got to say, I want you to tell me this because I know you got the scoop. What's the lowdown on the NBA? I know you've been watching some of the games or something.
Well,
Is that what you?
Norman Powell had 43, and somehow the Pistons win the season series versus the Raptors. Terrible loss for Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Darren Fox hit a game winner against the Wizards. Kings win by a deuce. The Bucks overcame a double-digit deficit against the Sixers in Philly. Good win for Milwaukee in overtime. The Spurs are trying to rally in Chi-Town against the Bulls.
Okay.
The Cavaliers are upsetting the Celtics right now, which is crazy. And the Hornets and Nuggets, are in a close game. Same thing with the Heat and the Grizzlies. And also the Nets just defeated the Pacers, and Indiana lost their 6 straight home games. So yeah. Oh, and the Warriors are clobbering the Rockets, and if the Rockets lose tonight, they will lose their 18th straight game. Yikes!
Oh my God! Yeah, they're rebuilding. They're definitely tearing that whole house down.
Yeah.
That's that yard sale, man. But yeah, what you think of this stuff, man? I want to touch to you on the PJ Tucker going to the Milwaukee Bucks, Trevor Ariza going to Miami, Kevin Durant out for possibly 2 more weeks or more. What do you think? But let's just start off with the Nets since that's the topic. What do you think about what does this do for the Nets moving into the future? Because they can't seem to stay healthy.
They gotta get healthy because again, they can win in the regular season if they're not healthy, but in the playoffs, they gotta get healthy so you can gain chemistry. Because if you play teams like Philly or Milwaukee, you're gonna need everybody back. And if you're lucky to make the finals and play a team like the LA Lakers, you're gonna need everybody healthy, like KD, Kyrie, Harden, Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, etc., so they can gain their form by playoff time. Because the playoffs is all about your availability and how you execute in the big moments.
Oh, okay, no doubt, man. All right.
And I want to throw this out there.
I'm
actually African American.
Oh, wait, what happened? Somebody answered?
No, someone said I was Italian. No, I'm African American.
Oh, okay. All right. Who's this in here? Yo, what's up?
So, man.
Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so.
Yeah.
Salute. Who? What it
You
do?
already know what time it is, man. You feel me?
Yeah, hey man. What's up, son? What it
You
do?
already, you already know what time it is, nigga. They about to fix this shit for LeBron to win again. Feel me? You already know
Mm-hmm.
what it do. You heard?
I just know you was gonna drop that. Well,
Ain't
how you
over.
doing though, man?
Ain't over. You know what it is.
Word. Man,
Nah,
we was talking about the Brooklyn Nets right now with KD out more and stuff like that. But yeah, well, what you think about that, man?
I mean, I've been to what it was, man. Like you know what it is. Like
Word.
Katie came back. But Katie came back from Achilles injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like you're never gonna be the same after that injury. And he honestly re-injured himself by he actually went too hard.
Mm.
Like Kevin Durant actually came back and played his best basketball to try to prove to everybody that he still had it and burnt himself out and injured himself. That's practically what the fuck happened.
Word.
Because he was focused on trying to look like the best player right now instead of just, you know, smoothing
Yeah.
it out until you get to the playoffs. But it happened. Feel me?
Word.
Same thing, like, he came in and played his hardest while everybody else is cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? But, he injured himself again.
Yeah. But man, Gilliam, what you think
Yeah.
of this PJ Tucker thing, man? Because I wanted to touch on that.
I
Does
think
this
it's a good.
does it
I think
does
it's a
this
good
help
move.
you out?
I
Yeah,
think
does
it's a good move from Milwaukee
okay.
because he can help you with your 3-point shooting at the corner, and he can help you guard the other perimeter, the great perimeter players like Harden, and Katie, guys like that. So I knows and he's a great defender and can hit the three. So I think that's a good piece for the Milwaukee Bucks to need. But it's gonna be hard losing DJ August because that's a big point guard you could have used.
Mm, true that, man. You know. But speaking of Bron, since you brought it up, I'm going to give him his props though. He bought half of the Brooklyn. I mean Brooklyn. He bought half of
Boston Red
the
Sox.
Boston Red Sox. Even though I don't like Boston, it's good to see a minority own something. So I'm proud of that. So I'm proud of him for doing that. That's a good business move. So he wants to own an NBA team next. So
Yeah.
I think he could actually get there. He may have that same. He headed the same direction Mike was doing. Mike owns a team, so maybe LeBron could be the second black owner of an NBA team, which would be huge. You know, but
Oh, almost forgot. Clippers are playing the Mavs on ESPN. Forgot. By
mm,
the way, just want to throw it out there.
yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about too. 'Cause I know that game was going down. I like that matchup.
Rematch to the playoffs last year, and I want to
Yes,
ask you a question.
go
If
ahead.
Kristaps Porzingis did not get ejected in
Hmm.
Game One, and if he was healthy, do you think the Mavs would have beat the Clippers? What do you
No,
think?
no, I think the Clippers was going to beat the Mavs regardless, but it could have went to 7 games.
Hmm.
You know,
What
I
do you
just feel,
think? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, finish.
yo, hoop facts. What you
Um,
are you sold on them beating the Clippers or no?
Nah.
I mean, if the season would have went how, listen, with this whole bubble thing, bro, like, with this whole bubble thing, bro, like, you just don't fucking know, bro. Like, we can't really, I don't know, bro. I really don't count that as anything, you know?
Right.
Because it's the weirdest thing in the fucking world. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but everybody had to go through that. Not the Clippers. Not just the Clippers, man.
no, I'm just saying, bro. Like, for everything, I'm not taking much from the bubble, bro.
Mm,
I'm not just talking about just the Clippers. Like, the Clippers beat them, bro. Feel me? I'm talking
mm.
about for everybody. Like, the Heat,
So what
Denver,
about?
like, everybody. The Lakers. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, so will you guys respect this year's championship?
Oh
Or
yeah,
have,
every yes.
I
To
mean,
me, every
and
championship is
honestly,
respected to me.
mm,
that also depends because you got some players. All right, they could play when there's no crowd. Then you got some players that can perform when there's a crowd, bro. Like it's a different. Yo, P, you know what it is. You from New York, So you know when you go to them tournament games, how them
Yeah,
crowds be on a nigga ass, bro.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
a
You
big
know.
difference playing in front of that crowd than just playing with the ballers, bro. It's a 180, bro.
Word.
So, like I said, playing with that crowd is a beast, bro.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And you know that. Like it's easier
Yeah.
to play when there's no crowd and this and that. But when the playoff time, when the heat is on, bro, like I said, it's different. So I can't
Mm.
really take much out of that.
Word.
So it's like I can't really see who's really about it or who's really mentally tough or who's not
Mm.
scared of the moment when everybody's like ooh and ah.
Mm.
Right now
Oh,
it's easy. Like like right now it's easier to play.
mm. Hell yeah. Yeah, yo, but
Um,
Stephen A. Smith was calling out your boy Kawhi. He said he needs to show up. He's been a disappointment on the Clippers.
I mean like that. See, I understand for him calling the Clippers out for them losing these past couple of games. That I
Hmm.
understand. But how the fuck he's a disappointment only one season with the Clippers so far? I understand 4, 5, 3 seasons they didn't win, bro. You understand what I'm saying, Pete? Like,
Huh.
it's just anything to make LeBron look good, bro. Like, feel what I'm saying? Cause
Yes.
that makes
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I agree and I disagree with Stephen A. You have a good point, yo, because it is 1 year that we're talking about this. But
but
at the same time, Stephen A. does have a point. Like last year, when many people picked the Clippers to win with all their depth they had, I can't just pretend that you weren't favored. So that's what he's trying to say.
yeah, bro. I mean, I understand that too, bro. But like I said, like see the situation with the Clippers. Like even to begin the season, their whole team wasn't healthy. They wasn't healthy at all, bro. Like their whole starting five, like only played like 12, 15 games together, bro.
Yeah, but I
So,
don't use injuries as an excuse. Yes, I know you need chemistry, but even when this team were healthy in the playoffs, this team still lost in the postseason. Because again, the Clippers were not the only team hurt. They were not the only team that had injuries.
bro,
Example,
no,
the Miami. It's true. The Miami Heat. Here's an example. Miami had injuries most of that season. So did the Lakers. So
wait, wait,
did
wait,
many teams.
wait. No, bro, it was not like the Clippers. First of all,
It doesn't
P,
matter, bro. Every
yo,
team had
P,
injuries.
no. First of all, bro, Paul George ain't play until like December, bro. Like when the season
Okay, but
started,
he came.
he
Okay, but he came
he
back.
didn't play until December. Like even in the bubble, Montrezl Harrell wasn't even there, bro. It was just injuries on fucking injuries, bro. It's like,
So is
man,
injuries the only reason why you lost? Is that what you're telling me? Is that the only reason why you lost?
bro. Like I said, we need to see a full season, bro. Like
No, I'm asking you. Is injuries the only reason why you lost? That's what I'm asking you.
bro, they lost because they lost. But my thing is
Okay.
saying it's nothing much that I can take from the season last year, bro.
I mean, you can think what you want, but at the end of the day, oh, by the way, Spurs up by one now over the Bulls. Wow.
So like, bro, it's nothing much I can really take from that season. Like, put it like this: like, what if the season would have went the way yo, bro? Like, what if the season would have played out how it was
Oh,
supposed to? The Lakers probably would have never won because LeBron would have been burnt out.
I
LeBron
mean, we
got
could
out.
do what if so day. We can do what if so day, but we will never get to know because it's like
Like,
it
I
never
like, bro.
happened.
That's why, bro. I can't take much from last season, bro.
I mean,
Like,
that's you. That's I respect your right for you to do that, but I'm just saying is that all I'm saying is this. Yes, you had injuries. I'm not denying that. Yes, the bubble. You have a good point. But many teams had injuries too. Many teams went through the bubble too.
bro, many teams.
And
Listen, the Clippers had the most injuries last year,
it
bro.
doesn't mean anything. Every team had injuries too. Right, Prince? You're not the
yes,
only team
that's
that's been
true.
hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who had more injuries because both teams were hurt. Let's be objective. Let's just be honest here. Because you guys
Bro,
did come back in the
let me
bubble.
let me ask you a question. What team last year had their whole starting five only played 12 to 15 games, bro? No other
Um,
fucking team, bro.
all right, okay, but they came
Like
back
you
in the
see,
play.
bro.
All
Like
right,
what
but
I'm
your
saying
starting
is,
five was in the playoffs.
yo, bro.
Again,
Like
you're
what I'm
acting
saying
like
is,
your team. You're
bro. It's
acting like your
nothing much
team.
I can really. I'm talking about for everybody, even the Lakers, whoever won or lost. It's nothing I can really take from that season, bro. Because like P, put it like this: what if the season would have went how it normally would have went? LeBron probably wouldn't have the juice to make it to the final. You
I mean,
understand
we
what
can
I'm
say the
saying?
same thing for again.
Like we
I'm
don't
not a
know.
LeBron fan. I'm not, but we can say the same thing for even the Clippers. We don't know if they would have won in
That's what I'm
against the
saying.
Lakers and Staples. So we don't
That's what
know.
I'm
It's
saying.
a
We
what if?
don't like.
It's a what
That's what
if.
I'm saying, bro. Like we don't know.
So
That's
what's
what
your
I'm
point?
saying. It's nothing much I can really take from that season, bro.
All right. And again, I know they were banged up, but so is
I'm
every other
not
team.
saying
That's what
that,
I'm saying.
bro. Bro, like what you not understand? I'm not saying that. I'm saying for every team, whatever happened last year, I cannot take that and apply that to this season, bro.
So if they lose this year, what's the excuse?
Bro, they fucking lost, bro.
Okay. That's
But
all I
I
want to
can
hear.
take. But the difference is, if they lose, if any team win or lose the season, I can take this season and I can compare it to the start of next season and have a prediction.
Hmm.
Feel me? So that's the
Hmm.
fucking difference, bro.
I mean, you have good points, but all I'm saying is that
That's
I
like you
felt the
think, bro.
Clippers could
Like
have gone.
that's all I'm saying, bro. Like,
No, you have good points, but here's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I felt the Clippers could have gotten it done. That's all I'm saying. I can't ignore 3-1 blown lead. I can't ignore you going through a 6-game
yo,
series
bro.
against the Mavs. No, let me finish. I can't ignore you going 6 games against the Mavs when they had injuries too. Like they didn't have Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell,
Yo,
Courtney Lee, and Kristaps Porzingis. We got to be objective. And then for the Denver Nuggets, don't forget Will Barton, who's one of their most underrated players on that team, wasn't fully healthy. So we got to be objective for them too. Yes, the Clippers had injuries. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, like I said multiple times, you're not the only team that had to go through that circumstance. Because you guys did get healthy in the playoffs, which I can't just ignore. And the fact that you were up 15 in game five. I mean 16, I'm sorry. No, 15 in game five, 16 in 19 in game six, and 12 in game
yo,
seven. I can't just give you an excuse.
bro. Like I'm gonna say again, bro. It's not excuse. I don't know what
It
part you're
is an
missing, bro.
excuse.
Yo,
It is
P,
an
can you please
excuse.
yo, P, can you please explain to him, bro? I
It
don't know
is an
what
excuse
part you're not understanding, bro. What I'm
because you're
saying
giving
is,
me an excuse like, oh, we only lost because you had injuries in the bubble. That's what you're
no,
telling me.
that's not why I said why we lost, bro. I said they lost. Put it like this, so you could fully understand, my nigga. Because I understand you don't really understand basketball concepts.
I do
Listen,
understand
listen,
basketball.
listen,
No,
bro. I'm gonna just put it like this to make you understand clearer. Even if they would have won last year, the Clippers, I cannot take that and apply that to this season, bro. Okay?
okay, okay, but I do understand basketball. So don't
What's
tell me I
up?
don't. Don't tell me
What's
I don't
up?
understand the basketball. So
Word. Yo, what's good, man? What you got on this? I say you
Who y'all talking about one more time? On my fault, I forgot. I was watching,
Like,
but
even if the Clippers would have won last year, just
we
because
talking
of the
about the Clippers.
circumstance,
Clippers. All
just
I'm
because
saying is
of,
that they
I'm
should
just,
have
Clippers
I'm
won.
need a
just
That's
putting
all I'm
it
point
like
saying.
guard,
this.
man. You can't force Kawhi Leonard to be a point guard. He was
That
never a
thank you,
playmaker.
kid. They need like a
He
Kyle
never
Lowry.
was a playmaker.
Get
You
a
can't
Kyle
force him to be a
Lowry.
playmaker.
They gotta get a
Like,
Word.
Kyle Lowry.
you feel me? Like, you understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
they need to get Kyle
Even
Larry.
if,
That's the best option. He old
even
right
if the
now,
Clippers
but
would have won, even if the Clippers would have won last year, bro,
they wouldn't.
I couldn't take that and apply that to the season. And that goes for any team because it was a weird circumstance. Like, I
Hey,
have to give it
listen,
a,
listen. Yo, listen. Are the Lakers when the Lakers are healthy, they're still better than the Clippers.
Facts, man. True.
When the Lakers are 100% healthy, they're still better than the Clippers.
so
It's
I got to
true.
see them play. I got to see them play.
What you mean?
Dude, do you trust Paul George in the playoffs? Yo, and Lou Will?
Lou Will just a scorer, man.
Exactly. And when he can't defend, what if you stop him from scoring, what can he do?
All right,
And
now
with
let me
Patrick
ask y'all a
Beverly,
question. So now let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all trust LeBron James guarding Kawhi Leonard in a 7 game series?
yes.
Okay.
All right, do you trust Paul George in close games in the 7-game series?
Not really,
Okay,
but
so what are you talking about?
so it sounds like they
Closet,
evenly
Paul
matched to
George,
me.
closet ass nigga, hot in the playoff ass motherfucker.
Same thing with Lou Will
Paul
and
George.
Pat Bev
He's damn right. His
and Nick
little, what Charles
Batum.
Barkley said, his little place. It's secret. I forgot what
Charles
he
Barkley.
said.
I want to throw this out there. Charles Barkley says a lot of dumb stuff sometimes. Remember he
He's
said that
funny,
the Bla-
man. Come on, dude. He
Remember
like
he
an
said.
uncle, man. He
I
like a
know, I
good
know, I
uncle
know, I
that
know, I
just
know. Let me
hey,
finish
a
my
drunk
point. Let me finish my
uncle.
point. I know. Let me finish my point for a minute. Remember when he said the Blazers were going to sweep the Lakers, but Dame and CJ looked like crap in the playoffs last year?
You got a point about that, but
Yo,
Yeah.
but
bro,
but
like from my understanding, Charles Barkley get paid to say crazy, crazy shit. I don't think he mean
Yeah,
all that.
man.
no, but he
Charles
be
Barkley is
saying
your
little
crazy
shit.
uncle at the picnic.
Yeah, he get
That's
paid to
Yeah,
say
true.
the
shit
drunk
like that.
uncle that say whatever they want. The auntie be like, the one somebody be like, come, auntie, go get your
He
husband.
said, I only said,
Bro,
nah, he also said, I want to throw this out there too. He also said that the Clippers were going to sweep the Nuggets last year after game one. He did say that.
I mean, bro, like they honestly were supposed to. They just fucking blew it, bro. Like,
I
you
can
know?
Mm,
I mean, you
right.
could make a case. Yeah.
Like it looked it bad, bro. Like they was up 3-1. I don't know.
Like I said, yeah.
Listen, they lost, bro.
Exactly. They lost. We got to move on. It's a new year, and we'll see what happens this year. If
They
the
pretty much
Clippers win, I give them their props. If the
They
Clippers win,
not.
I'm not saying they'll win. I think it will be the Lakers and the Nets. But I'm saying is that if the Clippers hypothetically do win, I give them their props. If they don't win, no excuses.
Cause
Yo, Kid
AD,
Trump, let me
what's
ask you
up?
this question. Who you got winning that finals if they make it? Lakers or the
Lakers and Nets.
Nets?
Oh
Lakers
hell
or the
no.
Nets? Ooh,
Yeah.
probably. Well, looking like right now,
Like if
ooh,
KD
I
play,
probably
come
gotta give it
on,
to the
then.
Nets. But I won't be
Word.
surprised if the Lakers win if AD come back. Who gonna stop? Because this is what
Man,
I told. This is
listen.
what I said in one of my videos.
Hmm.
Listen, the thing with Brooklyn, right? They got who? Like I said this before. If Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic do
Hmm.
not get Wilt Chamberlain numbers on that team, I'ma ship Joel Embiid back to Cameroon. Give me Giannis green card, ship him back to Greece. Jokic, shut your ass to Russia. And what's the other guy? Anthony Davis. I'll take
Oh,
his ass to shoot him up Chicago. Cause I'll tell you what,
okay.
who gonna stop him? DeAndre High Socks Jordan? That nigga ain't gonna do shit. They need I think Brooklyn, if they have more communication on defense, which they're
Hmm.
starting to do right now, because that takes time, and Steve Nash knows that. Then honestly, I think the Brooklyn Nets got a fair chance. Because who gonna stop KD? We all know what KD can do. James Harden, he don't. He does. The team's not gonna rely on him on the offense that much.
He may
Just
play
cause like
better this year in the playoffs. I think Harden's going to play better this year in the playoffs.
yeah,
Bro,
because he got Kevin Durant and Kyrie to depend on those two guys. James Harden, we see sometimes, he wasn't that great in the playoffs. Sometimes,
Well,
he
there's a
got
lot of guys who suck in the. There's a lot of guys who play poorly in the playoffs. Dame, Giannis, Paul George, Lou
yeah,
Will,
yeah, yeah,
guys
yeah.
who don't really elevate their game in the postseason when you use the eye test.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you got a point about that. But if
no,
Brooklyn
I
loses in
can't
this,
I can't really
Mhm.
say Dame. Dame
Dame's,
elevates
Dame
something.
does not elevate his game. Dame shoots 40% in the playoffs, bro. That's not
Dame is
good.
just a scorer as a point guard. That's my opinion, honestly. He's just a
I I agree. He's a shooting guard in my opinion. He's more of a two guard than a one.
true,
Yep.
true, true.
He's a
Again,
point guard. He's a shooting guard trapped in a point guard's body.
and again, I'm
That's a
not
lot of,
trying to.
Yeah.
And
that's
again,
a lot of
and
guards these days like
And
that.
again, I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but this is the same guy that got destroyed by Drew Holiday and Rondo in the playoffs, and Steph Curry without Kevin Durant and Boogie Cousins in
Well, look how he
2019.
bounced back, bro. Like look how he bounced
Bro, he
back.
was terrible in the playoffs last year. What are you talking about?
Bro,
But
he's a killer, bro.
dude, in the regular season, he's a killer. Not in the playoffs, man. Can I tell you his playoffs career, man? You want me to tell you?
Go ahead, say it.
Okay. 2014, he lost in five to the Spurs. 2015, Mike Conley misses games 4 and 5 and lost in five to the Grizzlies. By the way, game one in that series, Benu Udrih, he outscored Dame 20-15 in game one.
Mm-hmm.
2016, Steph Curry did not play until game four in that series. And in game four, Dame shot 9 for 30. Game five against the Warriors 2016, 7 for 24. All right. 2017, in two games without Kevin Durant, Portland blew a 16-point lead in game three. And also, in two games, Dame shot 38% in those two games without KD in 2017. 2018, against New Orleans, he shot 35% from the field and 30% from three. In game four in that series, he only had 19. Alfred Camino had 27. Drew Holiday had 41. And CJ had 38. 2019, after the Thunder series, Dame shot 40% against the Nuggets in the second round. Okay, and in Game 7, shot 3 for 17. Just want to throw it out there. And in the Western Conference Final, he shot 37% from the field. People who like saying Curry had a better team, let's look at the facts in that series. Clay only shot 38% in the Western Conference Final. No Kevin Durant, no Boogie Cousins. Iggy missed Game 4. The Blazers were up 17 against 2 and 4 and 18 in Game 3 and lost. And people who like saying, "Oh, the Warriors were better than the Blazers without KD," if you take away Dame and Steph scoring production in the series away, the Blazers actually outscored the Warriors 3 out of 4 games in 2019. And then last year, the last 3 games in games 2, 3, and 4, Dame shot 17 for 43 the last 3 games of the series and 7 of 20 from 3. In game 2, only had 18 points. Game 3, he did have 34 points, but in the second half, he went 2 for 9 in the second half and 1 and 6 in the fourth quarter against the Lakers last year. And in game 4, he only had 11 points last year against the Lakers, went 3 for 9. Kyle Kuzma had 18 in that game 4. So
God
Dame's
damn,
not.
nigga, you a basketball reference type of nigga,
I
man?
know
How you
this.
know all that?
I know this in my brain. I know this
You
in my
instantly
brain.
remember all that shit, nigga.
Hey
I
man,
Think about some pussy, man. God damn.
I know this.
that's my man. You know, he knows his basketball numbers. He like me. I used to do the same thing. You know, so
I respect it though,
Yo,
man. I respect it.
Thank you. Now you
my thing
understand.
is saying, wow, my thing is saying, why did media never talk about that?
Talk about what?
Dame's
Because you know how the media is, man. Not like it used
the
to be.
media buys
Real
into the
shit.
narrative
Now
that
it's
Dame.
all
Here's the thing: the media buys into the narrative that Dame's this clutch playoff performer, but he's not. Look, I love Dame. Look, Dame's a beast. He's
Yeah.
a great player.
Hey,
I
yo,
like
But
Dame.
I'm
I like
saying that
Dame.
he
Hey,
stinks
yo,
in the
P.
playoffs, man.
what's
Yo,
up?
P, they got this nigga Dame as a Clippers player in the NBA right now because he's
He's
doing it in the playoffs.
which is ridiculous.
Ah,
In
yo,
which
right?
is
That shit
ridiculous.
crazy, right? Yo,
Right.
bro.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
and I want to throw this out there too. In the Western Conference Finals, Dame shot 31% in fourth quarters in that series. How's he clutching the playoffs? Because of 2 game-winning shots. Ask yourself this question again. I love Dame. Dame's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's an all-star. Super.
Dame ain't
Bro,
doing what he
like when
started
you
doing now.
right,
He ain't leave the team
but
and just
I'm
went
saying,
somewhere
bro,
else.
like
I
when you
respect that
right,
nigga for that, man. I really like
when you
Dame.
right, bro, like I give you your credit. Like when you right, I give it to you. Feel me?
Like I
And you're
said,
right,
Dame,
right there.
in
But
my opinion, but yeah, go ahead.
you feel me, bro? Like you right there. Feel me? But earlier you wasn't fully understanding like what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? But you
I
got
mean,
a point. You feel me? Like, but you got a point right there.
okay, fine. All right, I was just trying to understand what you're saying, but
Yeah, bro.
uh,
Like, you feel me, bro? Like, I was trying to say for like, even if they would have won, no matter who would have won or lost, the Clippers, whether they would have won or lost, I really can take what I saw in the bubble and apply that to now because I ain't see consistency from nobody really. You feel what I'm saying?
mhm,
So,
yeah.
like, I wouldn't bet my money on from the bubble who will win it this year. I just can't do that until I see to this playoff time come, then I can see what's what and who's what.
Hey
Feel me?
Prince,
So
both.
What's up?
I'm sorry for interrupting you, man. Hey, both lost tonight, so the Knicks still keep their 8th seed. The Spurs,
Yes. Let's keep it, Knicks.
we,
Let's
we
get
got
it, New
we
York.
got the Magic. We got to beat the Magic.
That's right. Hey, yo, Kid Trunk, who's your team?
yeah,
Sad to say it, but the Washington Wizards, man.
Hey,
yo,
man. Hey,
I
I'm
I'm a
a
ain't,
Knicks.
Knicks fan.
Yo, brother, I'm a Knicks fan. So I mean, well,
Yeah,
yo,
same here. I'm a Knicks fan too, bro.
yo,
I'm a
bro.
Knicks
I
fan
ain't even
too.
gonna
Hey,
lie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the Knicks start winning again,
yeah.
fucking Manhattan real estate gonna start going up, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
promise. Yo, I'm gonna go get me a
Yeah.
crib over there right now before I do, baby.
Word.
Word.
them New York niggas be supporting their team like hard, man. I swear they do. I ain't
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
gonna
man,
cap.
that's how we do, man. Blue and orange, baby.
Yo, man, I know y'all know a nigga named Will that be on Ticket TV. Man,
Mhm.
that nigga would die for Melo, yo.
The Knicks is back.
The Knicks.
Yo, that nigga,
Yeah,
yo, bro,
yeah,
that
that's
nigga
true.
would,
That's true.
yo, bro, that
But I
nigga would
want
suck Melo dick, yo. You heard
I mean,
me?
I like Melo.
Whoa.
Again, I love Melo, but Melo's not there. I love Melo,
He
but to be
was.
honest,
Feel me? Yo,
I
that
love
ass.
Melo, but
This
Melo.
nigga Will said. This nigga Will was like, "We love Melo. Melo from Wrestle. He come over here. I was killed for Melo." Like, yeah,
Whoa.
bro. Yeah.
I ain't going hard for nobody like that, especially
Yeah,
in the
that's
Yeah,
Said
city.
no,
what?
fine, man.
no.
I
Said
like
what? Hold
Melo,
on,
but
yo,
Melo has
yo.
flaws.
What
But
yo, what he
listen,
said?
listen, listen, listen. Can I speak a point? Melo, I love Melo, but Melo has a little bit of flaws. He can score the ball, but he's not a great defender. And sometimes his decision making in close games is not that great. And
Yeah.
that's my favorite player, but I got to be honest.
Word.
Well, everyone in here is a Knicks fan.
I am.
Nah, that's me and Gillian so far. Hoops, yeah, he rocking with the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh damn! All right.
Okay, so you know what I mean. I got mixed crowd on my channel, man. I got a little bit of everything, but that's the good thing about it. You know, everybody just come speak their piece.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gets banned. You could be a LeBron lover, you could be a LeBron
Just
hater.
be objective,
Yeah,
be honest,
yeah.
talk with
Yeah.
logic, talk with
Cool.
sense,
Cool.
be realistic
Word.
though. I always tell, here's my word of advice, okay? I always say respect the person and respect the person's right to have an opinion, but if the opinion does not make sense to you, you don't have to necessarily respect and honor the perspective itself. You get what I'm saying,
Yo,
man?
Yeah, I get what
yo,
you're saying.
guys.
You can respect it, but you don't have to agree with it. That what you're
No, no,
trying
no,
to
you
say?
don't have to respect the opinion if it doesn't make sense to you. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay, okay.
you
Never
have
mind, never
to
mind. I see that.
respect the person's right to have an opinion. There's a difference, though.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's a fact.
guys.
Yeah.
Hear this out. Hear this out, right? Yo, man, this nigga Nick Wright is sick, right?
Uh huh.
Earlier,
And so Mike Greenberg. Didn't Mike Greenberg said
yo,
LeBron should have won MVP every year? That's
yo,
ridiculous.
nah, yo, nah,
Get
yo,
the
nah.
fuck out of
Listen,
here,
yo,
man.
listen, yo, listen, y'all. Check this out. I'm pretty sure we all think Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, right?
Yes,
Yes.
All right.
yes.
So we're right on that.
Hmm.
This nigga today, Nick Wright. I think Damian Lillard made Damian Lillard scored 50 points off 20 shots,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the first.
That's
He's the
yesterday.
first player to ever do it in NBA history, right?
Yeah.
And this nigga Nick Wright said, "Oh yeah, Michael Jordan never done that." So
Oh,
it takes him out of the GOAT conversation.
He
oh
said what?
boy.
Well, hold on. Repeat that. Hey,
That's
hold
And
on.
nuts.
Yo, say
and
that
I
one more
think
time.
Zach LaVine broke a record the other day too. He said,
He
Word.
"Oh
dropped
yeah,
40. Zach
Michael,
had 40.
Word.
I think off 15 shots."
Yeah.
That's
And
nuts.
You
and
see
this
why
nigga
they
Nick Young
don't
said,
respect every opinion? You see
Nick
why I
Young
say
said,
don't respect every opinion? You see why I always say not every opinion deserves respect? Garbage like this. Like, wait a minute. No disrespect to Dame Dollar, but you're comparing Dame to Michael Jordan if you're Nick Wright? That is the most blasphemous thing I ever heard.
even Zach LaVine, he said, "Oh yeah, Zach
And
LaVine never
Zach
broke that."
Levine too. Oh boy, Zach
Zach
Levine's a
LaVine,
good
Yeah.
player. Don't get me
Zach
wrong.
Wow.
Levine, all
Zach
right.
Levine's a good player, but come on, he's not even close to MJ. Neither is Dame.
Zach LaVine is not even a real franchise player. He's like a third option at the best. That's what he should be.
yeah,
Second, third
Yeah.
option. Yeah, yeah.
He only picked those numbers up because he on a bad team. Somebody got to
oh,
do
word.
it.
Can't be Cody White.
He said, "Can't be Kobe, right? True that.
Mm-mm.
Word." But yeah, man,
So
that's
yo,
that. Oh, go ahead.
So
are you guys gonna get what's that dude name from Toronto? Laurie or not, man? Cause I got
Dude from
cause
Toronto.
y'all can't keep making Patrick Beverly be a point guard, man. He's not, bro. He a
oh
defensive
no,
point
oh
guard.
no.
He's a
I mean,
defensive
yo,
player that
bro,
can hit a 3-pointer. That's what he is. He's a defensive player that can hit a free. That's what he is.
Oh,
He's kind of a nuisance. Pat Bear's a good player, but he's kind of an irritant, I can say.
yeah, but
yo,
he'll be better for like coming off the bench. Then
Probably.
Yes,
you
yes,
get yourself a true starting point guard that could dictate and control the pace of a game. That's what they need.
hmm
Because that's why they keep giving up them leads. They ain't got no point guard to control the game.
yeah.
Word. But
even
Kyle
with
Lowry, yes, very good pick.
even with Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, like the people who play that style, like come on, man, you
Yeah.
need a point guard because imagine if like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant got to dribble all the way to the
Wow,
spot.
Curry hurt his backside tonight against the Rockets.
Mm,
His
Whoa.
tailbone.
damn.
But they
Whoa.
still Golden State still whooping their ass though, right? That's a
No,
fact.
game's over. Game's over. They won. I'm just saying they hurt his tailbone.
So what is that? How long is that injury like that? Like a couple days, weeks, right?
Let me check. I think it's probably like a few days. Let me check. Let me check. A tailbone. Let me check. A tailbone recovery is around a broken tail. A bruised tailbone leads to 4 weeks. A broken or fractured tailbone can lead to 12 weeks.
He has a what?
No. If it's
What does
a,
Steph Curry have?
I don't know, but if it's a bruised tailbone, it's a 4-week process to get healed. But if it's broken or fractured, it'll take up to 12 weeks.
Okay. Well, those 4 weeks, the second man up got to step up.
If Curry's out for the season, the Warriors are not making the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, that dude Draymond Green got to step up.
Please. I mean, he had a triple
Draymond
double.
Green. What?
Yep.
He had a triple double.
These
He
motherfuckers keep
gonna
talking
do
about this nigga the beast.
what?
He the man. He the Magic Johnson. We're gonna see what that nigga gonna do. I'm gonna make a video about
Wait,
his
hold
ass.
on, hold on. Somebody said Draymond Green was Magic Johnson.
Who
Hell,
said
Yes.
that?
Yes. Yeah. No, not Magic Johnson, but just like he was like
They call him
Magic
Dre
Johnson
Magic.
out there.
They call
Oh
him Dre
yeah,
Magic.
that's super
What?
Mac. That's
Oh, that's
super Mac. Super Mac.
what the hell is that?
Oh boy. Look, I respect Super Mac and his right to believe that, but I do not respect the opinion of Draymond being Magic. Look, Draymond's a good player, okay? He's
Yes,
not
but
Magic Johnson. Magic has better IQ, better shooter, better passer. The only three Draymond is better is defense. That's it.
he's not even good at defense no more either. The way I be seeing, he all right, but he not what he used to be.
You do have a point. He's not the same defender he was like a few years back. That's true, man. That's true, kid. I'm saying is this. This is why I always tell people when you have an opinion, you gotta talk with logic. You get what I'm saying? Talk
Come
with reason.
on. I got
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
you just
man.
say shit.
Come on,
Exactly.
guys.
What's wrong with people sometimes? Draymond is not Magic. Like, no.
Word.
Mhm.
Man, it's not Magic at not even 1% Magic Johnson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know where that came from.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Damn,
heard,
man. Yo. Well, Paul George
and,
is a nice ass move, man.
and here's the thing. I heard one time people say Kyrie Irving's like Kobe Bryant. What?
No, I mean as far as mentality,
Oh, I mean, with
they
some, I
saying.
see a little tiny bit
Yeah, he got
similarity,
that
a little
killer.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he's a killer. Don't get me
Skill
wrong.
set, his
Kyrie's a
skill set.
killer.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Kyrie's a killer, but I can't compare him to Kobe Bryant. Let's not compare him to the Black
But I'm
Mamba.
saying
I ain't see Kobe
mentality.
that much, not that much. I ain't seen him that much. Though.
He has the mama mentality, bro. He does.
Sometimes, he does
I
sometimes.
don't know about all that.
He
Wait,
does.
who
Kobe
I
has
Kobe
the
be
Mamba
playing with
mentality?
playing a broken finger. Shit.
Hey, yo, Pete, tell him, right?
Wait, who has the Mamba mentality? What y'all was talking about?
Some people say
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
I'm not saying
He
he has a
does.
moment mentality. I'm saying he's a beast though. That's what I'm saying. I see some
Oh, no,
similarities with him with Kobe.
he does look after Kobe Bryant, so he does mimic and try to be like Kobe.
Yeah,
You know,
Mhm.
yeah.
And this
I,
nigga
I, I,
Reggie
see, I see
Jackson.
I see some of the resemblance in the attitude a little bit.
Yo, bro, why is Reggie Jackson so fucking trash, man? Like,
What y'all
man.
niggas? Watch this, man.
how's Boston about to lose to Cleveland?
Mm.
I mean, anybody could lose to anybody on any given night, bro.
When it comes to regular season, I agree, but in the playoffs, man, it's all about matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is true. So, yo,
And
kid,
go ahead.
who you got winning the finals? Who you guys got winning the championship? I never
I
heard
don't
your
even fucking know now.
If I had to
The fucking
choose,
Nets to look like.
if healthy, if healthy, in my opinion, Lakers, but I'm not confident. I'll say,
Yes. Yeah.
but that will be a 7-game series. Fully
But
healthy,
the
that's
Lakers
only
need to
7
get
games.
one more piece or two more, or like a
They
trade or
do.
something.
They gotta get Andre Drummond if you're LA. Get Andre Drummond. You need a big man.
Yes.
True that. Yeah, Andre Drummond is going to get bought out around the 25th. Nobody going to take no trade from him. I bet you he get bought out around the 25th. But if he go to the Nets, that could be a wrap, though.
Oh, if he goes there, it's over. It's
It's
over.
over. Yeah, I've got the Nets 100%. I don't care.
It's over. They win the championship. It's fully healthy. Because imagine this for starting five: James Harden, Kyrie Irving.
Hmm.
I think they would have KD at the 3 or 4, Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan or
Yeah.
Andre Drummond. Bruh,
Oh yeah.
that'll
Yes.
be tough.
And imagine a roster for next season. You get Spencer Dinwiddie in the starting lineup. Move
Mm-hmm.
KD to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a hell of a roster.
That team will be very tough to beat.
And they can get more pieces. I heard Brooklyn got hella bread, man. Shit.
Mm.
How they doing this shit? This should be illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, Celtics just lost to the Cavs. Wow.
Mm.
This,
Hey, on
damn.
any given Sunday, man, sometimes it's like that in basketball, especially regular
And,
season.
and the Raptors lost to the Pistons too.
Mm.
Hey, I gotta
They-
get an MVP to Donovan Mitchell, man. I gotta get my props, bro.
you can make a case.
Okay.
Donovan has played well. The Utah Jazz have overachieved. You can make a case.
What,
I
what
can't
about
give it to James
Embiid?
Harden over. I can't do James Harden over Donovan Mitchell. That's my honest opinion, man. I
Mm.
can't do it.
Okay. Word. What y'all think of Embiid? You
Man,
think he
what the
should get
fuck?
MVP?
Nah, it's
Embiid,
over for him. He's missing
Yeah.
too many games.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
too
miss.
injury prone.
Yeah.
yeah,
Still a great player. Still a good player, but
good
he just.
player, but lacks IQ sometimes.
Word.
Yeah.
And in the playoffs, listen, I love Embiid, but sometimes in the playoffs he tries to do too much, or sometimes his brain's not there. Like look at last year. Look at last year, for example. If you actually watched the series against Boston, in the first half he played
Mhm.
well,
Man,
but the
what the fuck
second half
Reggie
of things he
Jackson be
struggled.
doing, yo? What
Reggie
the
Jackson,
fuck?
he's mediocre. He's mediocre.
Nigga, it's crazy,
See,
yo.
man.
He's
Y'all
mediocre.
need man.
What's the
Y'all can't
score of
make
that game?
man.
What's the
It's
score
like
of that
around
match?
50 points something. Dude, let me see. Hold on. 50-46.
50-46
Dallas
Mavs.
winning. Dallas up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what y'all think about Kristaps Porzingis? You think he paired up good with Luca, or they should get rid of
It
Kristaps?
depends because like with Porzingis, I honestly want to see him more in the
Bro,
post,
like,
man.
Luca is so,
He is too damn tall, bro. I be seeing, bro. I watched the game against
bro.
Brooklyn. He literally
Luca
had
is
like a
so overrated to me, bro.
6'3"
Like,
guy on him. You ain't put the nigga down in the post with an easy jump shot, an easy bank shot, my nigga.
KP
There's
sells
nothing
for
wrong
too
with
many.
easy
bro,
points.
True, and
Word.
Porzingis sells for too many threes.
Yeah, yo,
By
you
all.
see him shooting those threes from the? He was shooting those threes from the parking lot. I
And
think
I got
another
no
Exactly.
game.
problem with that though. But he can shoot it. I got no
You
problem
can
with
bro,
that. I
shoot,
like
but
it.
he can't hit that shot. But if you're struggling a little bit from there, try to take some more mid-range shots at the elbow. Try to
Yeah.
back down the post. You're 7 feet, man. You're a
bro,
center.
Luca is so
Well,
overrated, bro. Like, the
oh,
refs
get the
always
hell out of
bailing him
here,
out,
man.
bro.
Hell no. No, I can't let you disrespect. You mad because they whooped your asses last year, man.
How they
Almost.
lost, bro.
You
Why would I
almost
be
came up on
mad?
your asses.
Why would I be mad, bro? They lost.
Mm.
Yeah, true that. But it was one man army. Only Porzingis put like 2 games. And y'all should have
Porzingis came back a long time ago, man. A long time ago.
No, in
He
the
came
playoff.
back.
I'm talking about the playoff.
Oh, playoffs?
Last
Yeah,
year
yeah, he only
playoff.
played 2 games. No, he
Bubble,
only played three games. Three
in the
games.
bubble.
Yeah, he only played 3 games. It was games 1, 2, and 3, and that's it.
Okay, oh yeah. Yeah, but Porzingis, I also be seeing with him like I feel like when I be watching him, he's afraid, not afraid, but like he's like some mental, like when he
Bro,
goes in the
He's
post, like
soft.
probably with injuries or
KP's
something.
a good player, but he's soft.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yo, who? Why you think Luca is overrated? Is it because you don't think he's going to develop? I think I never got. Why is Luca overrated for you?
because like he plays no defense,
I
Hey
give
and
guys, Hornets are the
that,
fifth
bro,
that
seed.
damn near just about a lot of players.
bro, he plays no defense, and every time I see him get locked up, it's always a foul call, bro. I
I'll
watch
give you that.
basketball, bro. Like he be getting locked up, foul. Come on, my nigga. Like they trying to make him. Come on, like I know what they trying to do, bro. Like they trying to make him the face, bro. So they gonna hype it up, bro. Like that's what the NBA does, like, which is so
Right.
fucking crazy, bro.
Word.
True that. True that.
Nigga play no defense, bro. He flop foul. It's because he white and they trying to make another star,
Oh,
bro.
come on, man.
Bro, it is, bro.
Wildin', man.
I'm so speaking
Word.
the truth. Donovan Mitchell was better than him, bro.
Mm.
Why Donovan Mitchell don't get the calls he gets? And Donovan Mitchell play defense, but Donovan Mitchell don't get rewarded and talked
Donovan Mitchell
about.
don't be crying for fouls like Luca though.
He don't got to cry for fouls to get called for a foul, bro. Like, especially
But
Donovan Mitchell play aggressive, bro.
true that. Luca don't play aggressive when he's on offense.
Bro, he don't play aggressive, really, bro.
He plays with finesse, huh?
Nah, I got to give it to him now. Luka don't play defense. He's a good scorer, but he may develop that. He may become. I don't know if he's going to develop to have a good defensive
He got to
skill.
get more in shape, man.
Yeah, you know.
He is a shit. That's his body type.
No,
You
he
got
gotta
he
get
could do
more in
about
shape,
that.
man.
That's
Fuck
his
that,
body.
bro.
Just bro, he got Popeyes body, fucking body. That's how he shape.
I feel that. But he got a high skill set. He can do more than scoring. That's my opinion. He can pass, do a little bit of rebounding. I mean, you gotta get the man his props,
Bro, we know that. But when you play defense, you don't do all that on offense.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to play basketball when you just play offense, bro. Come on.
Yeah, especially today's.
Imagine if Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan didn't play defense. They would average 50, bro.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Man, it's almost that time, man. We almost about to be out of here.
Oh
Yeah,
man, for real.
yeah, man.
All
That's
right.
why. That's
But
why
go
they
ahead.
gave. That's why they gave that MVP to Derrick Rose 2011, because he played defense and offense, bro.
Yeah.
That's why he got a fucking MVP. The NBA changed, bro. They got niggas like James Harden winning MVP. No, never,
Oh, you want to add that to the list? Okay.
never. Yo,
Is
P,
that
you know,
oh,
P. Hello,
oh yeah, yeah. Good, good. Go ahead.
yo, bro. I'm telling them the NBA changed. They got niggas like James Harden winning MVPs, and they got highlight reels of this nigga playing no defense, bro. Like I promise you, I
Word.
promise you, like before, like if the NBA was like before 2014, they would never
Mhm.
give a nigga like James Harden the MVP, bro.
That's a
Like
fact.
Mm.
the NBA has changed so much. Like it's I don't know, bro. This shit is
Defense
getting
get
whacked.
handicapped. That's why it's all about scoring. It's
Word,
more.
like they just
Yeah.
the game is all about money now. It's not about basketball. Like come on, like these players we hyping up. Like who are these guys, bro?
Mm.
These guys are
Mm-hmm.
really scrubs. They play no defense. Then they
Yep.
fucking cry for fouls, bro.
Word.
I get what you're saying, man.
And that's what it is. Look at players like Oladipo. He played defense.
Yep. I take
He,
Oladipo over some of these players right now. I'll give you that. But he's just
Word.
injury prone and shit, man. I don't fuck with that injury shit that much.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo is a. But it's a shame what they're doing over there in Houston, man. They're getting rid of everybody. That's a garage sale over there. Take all our players. That's what they're
Fact.
doing.
It's like
Word.
if you play defense now, bro, you don't really get the respect. Like, do you
Yeah.
know how hard it
Mhm.
is, bro? Do you know how hard it is to guard the best player on the other team and come drop 25 to 30 points a game
Mm-hmm.
compared to a nigga like James Harden and Luca just scoring? Of course they're gonna score like that. They ain't playing no defense. All their
Word.
energy is going straight to offense, bro. Like that's common sense. That's why I'm like, sometimes you gotta have to play the basketball at a fucking high level to fully understand the game sometime and know how it is.
You know who said that? Ron Artest. I used to talk to his brother all the time. And his brother said that Ron Artest switched his style up. He became looking to score more because he wasn't getting no credit for playing defense.
You talked to Ron Artest? Damn, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm
Shit.
from QB.
Yeah, he from
Oh,
two,
okay.
Yeah. So,
and I'm from Brooklyn. Feel me, bro? So like, it's different,
word.
bro. Like defense is supposed to, bro. That's what you supposed to be respected. Like what's the point of think
Mm-hmm.
about it? Like,
Right.
think about it. What's the point of these players averaging 30 and they fucking opponent is getting 30 or 40?
Yep.
Word.
That shit is
Shit
stupid.
is-
You feel me?
Word.
I
That's
feel that.
that's just like we doing a business transaction. I'm selling you something, right? I'm giving you $30 and you giving me $30 back. What's the point of that? We just got. I'm about to keep my money. You keep yours.
Word.
That shit is
That's a
stupid,
fact.
bro.
When you
Word.
playing street ball, man, it's just that mentality, my nigga. That's man, you just gotta play both sides, man. When I was
Yeah.
playing, man, either I was gonna go in the paint or I was gonna shoot that bitch over your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Do you play defense?
Nigga
Word.
say
You
lock
play
your
D,
ass
bro?
up.
You play D?
Huh?
You
Hell
play
yeah, nigga,
defense?
I was lucky,
All right.
nigga.
So,
I was athletic
quick
as a mother.
question. Quick question, bro. I'm
What's
not
up?
saying you don't. So, right. Imagine if you didn't play no defense. How much points you think you'll score if you didn't play defense?
Man, they would have got a bucket on my ass.
You see?
They,
Huh?
you said how many points they would have scored if I didn't play no defense?
Nah, bro. I'm talking about how much points more would you score if you didn't play defense?
Oh, I
Like
was
how
scored
much?
because all your
Huh?
energy is going on offense instead than defense. That was the thing with some of these with like
Yeah.
Michael, just because with Wilt Chamberlain he'll throw up, and Michael he'll get hella tired because they put their maximum effort on both sides of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
get what
like,
you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
bro, like, and these are NBA players, and this is
I
going
feel
on
that.
in the NBA, supposedly the highest level of basketball. How is
Yep.
this going on, bro? James Harden won an MVP, not playing no defense. Like it's like everything flies now, bro, and
Hmm.
it's sad, man.
And they're not even giving DVPs to the right players too. So
No, they not, bro. Like, come on, bro. Everything is about stats now. Like Westbrook, don't get me wrong, he was getting triple doubles. He
yeah,
stat padding his ass off. Like, yo,
that's a
like
fact.
if you watch, yo, they let him get the rebounds. Like his teammates move out the way and let him come get. Bro, what the fuck? Come on, man.
His nigga be fighting for rebounds and try to.
Man, he was Westbrook was on a mission for a triple double the first year.
I swear to
Bro,
God,
that's
he
all.
doing this shit for my Wizards. Yeah, puck
Word.
motherfucker, man. That nigga,
That
that
dude is
nigga,
a stat pattern, man. He's the definition of a
that nigga
stat
make us lose games, bro. I don't give a fuck what a nigga
Like
say, man.
LeBron. Like LeBron.
pattern.
Everybody talking about, oh yeah, he's averaging this and that. Regardless in the fourth quarter, if LeBron is losing by 20 with 5 minutes to go or up by 30, he's still in the game trying to score, bro.
Yeah, but the thing with LeBron is I'm gonna be honest. It feels well. You can't compare Russell and LeBron.
No, no, I know. No, I'm just saying, but they both stat
Really.
patterns, though.
Word.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Bistro in the chat. Why is he calling you a stitch? What did you do to him?
Who?
No, I was talking to somebody in the chat, and
Oh,
they two cats going at each other, but one of them calling the other dude a stitch. I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah, this dude tripping shit. Oh my
Word,
god, hold. Hey, bro,
word.
hold up.
so and that's another thing we need to stop doing, P. We
What's
gotta
up?
stop giving players. We gotta stop giving players credit for forming super teams, which we've been stopped doing, and we gotta stop giving niggas credit for not playing no defense and not having no heart.
Word.
Yep, yep.
Cause like if this keep going on, what is basketball gonna be now, bro? Like imagine
That's what,
basketball 10, 20 years from now. What is it gonna be?
shit. Same. I don't know. We'll see.
Bro,
The
it's
It's
thing,
going to
obviously
probably get more offensive minded. I wouldn't be surprised if they pit like a 4-pointer or some crazy stuff. They're gonna
what
get,
the fuck,
yeah.
man? Hey,
I swear to
uh,
God, here a lot of people come up with these weird ideas. No
basketball ain't
bro,
what it,
like they're gonna be so
word,
offensive minded. It's
yep,
gonna take you 3 fouls to get fouled out now.
word. You could barely touch a guy now. Just imagine like 2040. They have some new rules, and you'd be like, man, if they was playing today, this guy average even more points.
Yeah,
You know, because
yeah, bro. Like
it's gonna continue to change. It's just gonna
what
get
people
more
don't
offensive.
understand in like the 90s, 80s, and early 2000s, it was harder to score than what it is now because
and
like
the
don't get
center
me
can stay in
wrong.
that middle all day.
Yep.
I mean, no,
Shaq,
there's not even that. Like you
Akeem,
was able to
David will
really,
knock your ass on the ground, nigga.
bro. You was able to really put a body on somebody and
Word.
to, to guard up, like
Word.
I
And
feel
yo, kid, you know who? What they did to get those bigs out? They put that 3-second rule in there.
you
Shaq.
damn right, bro.
Yep.
You know, hey,
Yeah,
let me
get
tell
your
you
ass
something.
out that post.
It's so fucking stupid as shit, man.
Word.
This man, who make these rules, man? Who instantly put their hands up and say, yeah, let's do this shit? Like, nigga, what? You can still be
Word.
dominant though with like playing. I would have more respect for you if you being dominant and playing great when the league was harder.
Word.
Nigga, you got my respect. MJ got my respect, bro. Like, dude, dude, I'm a 2000s kid, all right? I don't know that
Right.
much about, but I pay respect where respect due. My dad, my uncle, they old head.
Mhm.
hmm
They know the
Word.
90s basketball. They know the real shit, the 80s, 70s, know all that shit. They taught me.
Yeah, bro.
Every barbershop I went to, they taught me. But let me tell you
Word.
something, man. This is my honest opinion, bro. Because when I was younger, right, basketball for the greatest time with basketball for me was the early 2000, like when LeBron was with the Heat. I
Mm.
loved it, man.
See,
I
like
love
that's probably when. I mean, yeah, basketball was good then, but bro, you got to take it back a little bit farther. Like, try to go back from
I was
like
like
two,
4 years
like
old around then, so I can't really
yo,
say
bro,
though. But
like
Mm.
yo, bro, like try to go from 2002 all the way to this.
Word.
Like, I'm talking about
Kid, you didn't
2000,
you didn't get to see Kobe play in this prime,
bro.
huh?
Like, you ain't get to see
no,
Tracy
I seen when he was
McGrady,
bald.
He's
He was still balling. He was still balling. He was still
yo,
balling.
bro. I'm telling you, like, go back and look at Darren Williams,
yeah.
Gilbert Arenas, like Baron Davis. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Stephon Marbury.
Word.
You got
And
to go
yo,
watch.
the league was real good balanced in 2000 to 2009. Who you
Yeah,
had
of
just
course.
that's
Yeah,
what made it
Shaq,
real good.
but I get what you're saying though a little
Yeah.
bit.
You know what I'm saying?
You had
Mm.
Danny
It
Granger.
was
He
good.
was
It
all
was
right.
fun, man.
Who?
It brings some competitive drive in you too, because you be like, okay, man, I gotta watch this game. Now
Yeah.
Bro,
it's like, man, you know who gonna be in the finals now. Like this shit ain't fun no
and
more. I don't get
Yeah, they
excitement
want to
about
be. They
basketball
all
like I
want.
used to.
They all want to be on the same team instead of compete. That's why.
My
and it's
point, yeah,
like,
I don't got no excitement no more. It's just like, man, it was fun back then. Now
Word.
we gotta go past that, man. It's
I don't
just
know.
sad.
It seems like now basketball is more rigged for like one or two guys to win, bro. Like,
Hmm.
and you could tell it's rigged from even the media.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Like, nobody
Media.
calls out LeBron. Nobody calls out LeBron James for making all these super teams. And feel me?
Word.
Oh yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
how?
here's the thing. LeBron was the first guy to do that player empowerment. So when he made that move to
Yeah.
Miami, that opened the floodgates. Players will start. Oh, I want to
He was
demand
a
a
free
trade.
agent
I
though,
want
right?
to. Yeah, it was a free
I
agent, but
mean,
So
you know,
nobody never did something like that before? Nobody?
not like that. Not like that. No
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
players have never joined or all got together and say, "Oh, let's play on this one big team."
Oh, okay, I
I
get what y'all.
mean, I
In
mean,
their
check.
prime.
I mean,
So
like,
yeah,
check this out, bro. Like, it's like, I'm gonna put it like this: we not mad he left.
right,
We mad he left and formed a super team.
right.
Yeah.
Because look, if you that good, like the media saying you are, or we projecting you to be, you should be able to win without stacking the deck. It makes it
Yeah.
more competitive and fun. Like remember 2018 when LeBron was just playing with Kevin Love? They got to the finals. See how hard he had to work. He was hitting game-winning shots. He's had his back against the wall. That's the type of basketball we want to watch more.
Yep,
Yeah, man.
yep.
You know, instead of making it easy. Imagine if Kawhi joined the Lakers. We wouldn't be talking about Kawhi versus LeBron no more. That'd take that whole fun out. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I'm glad he didn't join that because I like seeing Kawhi and LeBron go at it, or the thought of those two guys playing against each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish Joel and B were interested. I can see who Joel against Giannis, man. That'd be a good game. Good God, man.
Word.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a fact right there. Soon when I see KD went to Golden State, bro, I was like, what the hell is going? I thought it was fake.
Yeah, I didn't even thought it was going to happen. I was like, there's no way this guy going to join the team that he just beat them. He was up 3-1 against them. He gonna come back and try to wax them the next season. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. You know,
Yeah,
but I was like, what the fuck?
this is a sellout move on. This is my opinion, bro. You can't join the people that you lost to. Come on, man. In the Western Conference,
Exactly.
gosh, Lee.
Yeah, and then you was up 3 games to 1. Don't you want to get back at them? Be like, hey man, I can't let that rock. You
Yeah, I
know?
understand you don't want to play with Russell, but god damn, man.
Yeah, if that's the case, go to another team. Then you could go to any other team and try to make them a championship contender.
Yep.
You don't have to
Like I
go to the
said,
Warriors.
like I said, there's really no excuse, man.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
He
yeah,
should have,
man.
right?
But
Uh-huh.
it's not what you do; it's how you do what you do. You feel
Yep.
me?
Word.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like if you break up with your girl. Damn, you gonna break up with her and start fucking with a transsexual?
You said what? Wait, hold on, hold on, time out.
You
What?
feel
What? You said what? You said
I mean,
what?
that's just like if you break up with wifey, like goddamn, we not mad you breaking up with wifey, but you gonna break up with her start fucking with a trainee?
What the?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example. It's not what you do; it's how you do what you do.
I don't think that's a good example. I mean, no, I don't think that's a good example, bro. But I kind of get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm
I
trying to
get.
say is that they doing some unbelievable out the question shit. Like,
Word.
Yo, Hope, I think your uh, analogy you did before with the girl and all that stuff. That one I think he will understand a little more.
which one? I forgot which one was that.
You said one with that like if you met a girl and but this guy he raped her or something like that. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
that analogy. I don't know if you still remember it.
Uh-huh. Tell him.
I don't know the whole thing. I forget some of it, but I remember that
Oh,
that
son.
one made a little more sense at the time.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Right.
All right.
All right, so Bong, right? How old are you, bro?
For me,
Yeah,
bro, I'm around 18.
huh?
18.
Oh yeah, so y'all still on that timing. All right. So you know, like I'm pretty sure you and your boys brag about who gets the most bitches or who fuck the most hoes, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what if you like, yo, you fuck I bet so what if like the baddest bitch that's in your school or in your neighborhood, nobody hit it yet, right? And y'all make a bet. Who's gonna be the first one to hit it, right? So like you take the girl out on a date, you fucking with her, and she won't let you smash, right? So now your boy take her out on a date, and he rapes a bitch and gets the pussy, and he come back and tell you, like I fucked the bitch and you didn't. What would you say?
If I knew that he raped her, or I just
If he tell you that he raped her and got the pussy, but he got the pussy, so he lit.
honestly, I would have slapped the shit out of him. Like, you's a whole bitch, and we probably gotta stop being cool with each other. But yeah, that's a bitch move, nigga.
So that's the same thing about LeBron James and Kevin Durant forming up these super teams to win.
You get it? You get it? What you trying
That
to
is
say?
nigga crazy, man.
Right or wrong though, you see the same
Hmm.
shit with LeBron and Kevin Durant doing. That's so you should feel the same way. Like, oh yeah, bitch ass nigga, you won,
Right,
but you got all the superstars in the team, of course.
right. Hey
Mm-hmm.
yo, man, look, yo, who my boy Bistro in the chat talking about KD did it worse. That goes back to my killing analogy. And we both killers. It doesn't matter who did it the worst. It's the same shit, right?
Word, that's
Yeah,
just
but
like
you can
yo,
say that. But it depends who you kill. You kill a little kid or some shit.
no, that's just like if
No,
you
no,
shit
no.
is like that's just like if you shot the old lady in the head, but I shot
Mhm.
her in the chest 3 times. What's the difference?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Yeah, you did it worse, man. You shot it in the head. At least I let her breathe for a while. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? None of that. We're still murderers, right? If that's
Yeah.
the logic, you know. But
That's just like a nigga tell you, nah. That's like a nigga tell you, no, I make more money than you because you're a janitor and I'm a custodian.
word.
Word.
But yeah, man.
But
Yo,
that's
kid, you from? Are you from Washington or no? Or
No,
you
I'm
just?
from. I'm not from Washington. I'm from Virginia.
Oh, okay. All right. Push your T.
You said what? You said what?
Push your T.
Put my team.
Push your T. The rap artist. He's from Virginia too.
Yeah, he from Virginia, but he ain't no real street nigga, man. He from a good white neighborhood. Shit.
What? What?
Hell yeah. You ain't know, man. Niggas, man. He be rapping like he's selling bricks and shit, nigga. He sold that
Yeah.
shit to college kids. Nigga want no block, nigga.
Whoa! I did not
Go
know
look
that.
it up. Go look it up.
Wow, I didn't know that, man. Because
His house got all about crickets, nigga. You hear crickets chirping, nigga.
damn, because he be rapping that. He be rapping that stuff, man.
Man, but man, shit. But
Word.
I rock with Pusha.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah, let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate you, brothers, for coming through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We had,
no problem, man. Hey,
yeah.
I got YouTube. I got a YouTube channel myself. I put it in the private chat, the link.
All
And
right.
in the
All right.
comments too.
Okay, I'm gonna check you out, and man, hey, what's your name of your YouTube channel?
Same thing right here. Kid Trunks 44 is the same thing.
All right, so yeah, y'all know what it is, man. My boy be making some videos. Check him out, or something, man. You know,
Talk
I
about
always
sports, talk about a lot of things. Just not sports too. I talk about some others. I'm gonna talk about the Rick Dash Grammys. I'm
okay.
probably tomorrow.
All right, so hey, man, check him out, man. I always like giving young brothers some props. You know, they're the future of YouTube, man. Keep it moving.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Word.
Yeah,
Peace,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, God bless, man. Have a great day.
All right. All right. Salute, King.